Yo, what up?
What?
It's your boys, the Mortal Guys, and we're finally back after our break. So we're back with the tier list. Already on that nasty. We're gonna rank the old timeline and the new timeline based on
Based on what?
story, I guess.
On how relevant to the story they
How
are?
relevant?
Or how good, how much we like their story.
I guess it is more opinion matters, huh?
Yes.
So it's gonna be how much the Mortal Guys think their stories mattered to their timeline.
No, not how much it matters.
How
important good we thought the story
How
just how good it is?
Is it how
good their story is?
Because let's be honest here, Scorpion don't got a whole lot to do with a lot of the basic storyline.
Yeah, man, he kind of be.
Like, he kind of be there, he do, but like, shit happens regardless.
How good their story is.
That's what I'm saying. It's not relevant to this overall story, but how good their story is.
But how about like Earth God? Is that Earth God?
Yeah, F tier, bro. What the fuck?
You don't know nothing about that.
That's what I'm saying. All right, anyways, let's get right into it then. Earth God.
Earth God.
Earth God.
F.
Start.
F. That fool don't do shit.
What are you talking about?
Okay, all right. Yeah, we don't know nothing about him. We just know he protects. He just protects.
Should we do it about how irrelevant or how?
No, I just fucking explained.
What'd you say? How good his story?
How good their story is.
Or how appealing?
How appealing, how good, however the fuck you want to say, how much you
like
like their story.
He didn't do anything, so I'm gonna have to put him on D.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I would agree on D because if we put him on F, it's like
we don't
there's gonna be people we hate their story, like we don't like their story.
It's because what I'm thinking is he still has relevance to, say, Sub-Zero.
Yeah,
Sub-Zero, like, yeah, he's an important character. Sub-Zero had to get through these motherfuckers to get to where he's at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he trained.
It's got some
Bihan.
Who the fuck can be an F tier then?
mocap.
He tested Bihan.
Fair enough.
Mocap?
He don't do shit.
That man don't do
He
nothing.
don't got a story. All right then.
We'll get to him.
Earth God, we don't shit about him. The big rock monster. All right.
Fire God.
Fire God and Water God, I guess, would go in D because they're all the same.
They're all the same. I do like Fire God the most out of them because he's just not raiding.
He would be in like a D between C.
When he goes to throw fire. Yeah. Okay. So Chitaka, what's her name?
Chitaka, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I know it starts with J.
Pretty sure it's Chitaka.
One of the three bitches, Quan Chi's bitches.
Quan Chi's henchy women.
These bitches are not relevant to the story at all. I'd say they're as relevant as Earth and Water. Man.
I would put them there, but they at least had dialogue here and there.
Yeah, I guess they are as relevant. Chitaka and Kia.
They had one of them had one line of dialogue, and that was, "We see him, let's go get him."
Yeah.
So I'd take they're about to see.
No Face? He would put like in the same tier.
But he's
even less.
Even then, all he was just like a hench dude.
Yeah, he's probably
for Jax to get through. It wasn't even a thing that Jax needed to go through.
But I mean, at least he gives some kind of depth of a black dragon.
What was it?
He's a fucking flamethrower, dude. He burned his face off.
So what?
Alright, then again.
Fire God seems more better than he's just better.
Fire God better. This is better. Fireman.
I feel like we should move these to C.
I disagree.
It's because there's gonna be people who are hella good,
right.
People who we think are good, people who are like okay, and then garbage, and then super garbage, and then just straight up, non-existent.
But there has to be a benefiting factor for them to get to see. I guess how they look who they are.
Well, they're like Water God.
That's pretty cool.
They're a main part of mythology storyline.
Yeah.
These are the main part of.
Fair enough then. Okay.
And then these, damn bro, it don't really matter where they're at.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
And these are the same thing.
Okay, yeah. Same thing with that bitch. And in all honesty, same thing with Tremor.
Yeah, Tremor and the whole timeline is the same shit.
Yeah.
Alright, Oshawa.
Ashura had a pretty cool story, like background. In all honesty, like she had the sword.
I like her shit. She's an Oni or a demon or whatever, and she's cleansing her own soul by killing other demons with the Chris sword. But that's it. She doesn't do anything with Onaga.
Yeah, that basically is it.
Like she's just doing her own thing in the world of MK.
And she tried to fight fucking Ermac too. That shit was ultimate.
I would say that's a B. It has shit to it, but that's literally it.
Okay, Baraka. This man don't do nothing.
He don't do nothing. He is. But during all those Tarkatan army things, I bet he was like the leader for shit like that. Like for Shaolin Monks and shit like that.
Shaolin Monks is like the most character development my man gets, and all he does is kidnap fucking Sonya and then get his ass whooped by some souls.
Get his
ass whooped.
Ass whooped.
Literally up his ass. I almost want to put him on C, to be honest. He's a jobber, just like Earth God and all that.
No, but he still has relevance. Like he's still the general of Shao Kahn's army.
You see, you're going by relevance now. You're going by relevance because the story is pretty cool.
Not even though, because Rain and Kentaro, he's got other guys. He's got his own soldiers. Like in all, the Tarkans are just jobbers. Like he's
but Baraka's also sort of a reason why Melina's there, right?
Yeah,
they use him or just Tarkan?
They just use Tarkan. Trash if they didn't use Baraka.
Okay, maybe then we'll put him in B because he's Tarkan. That's an important race in the
he is a general. He's a known Tarkan.
Beyond. That's an S.
I agree.
He is actually sick. He has a whole mythology thing behind him.
Beyond is dope. He's a cryomancer. He's like Sub-Zero, but I mean Kuai Lang, but he's like cold-hearted. Like he's straight up a savage. Yeah. Like Noob Slybot is probably, in all honesty,
he
just
takes
the
his
truer version of him.
Yeah, he takes his powers into consideration. Like he knows he can actually whoop ass with his powers. He doesn't just maintain them.
I'm curious to know how he would have felt about the cyberization. I wonder if he would be okay with it.
With the who?
The cyberization of the Link Way.
I feel like he would because of how weird, cold-hearted he is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
like that would actually pretty cool. Seeing Bihan as a cyber Sub-Zero. Right. That'd be pretty sick.
Alright, another revelation. I think we should put these on D. Because we're only going to have like one trash tier, which is like mocap. Because I feel like the C tier maybe should be the jobbers.
And then what are...
These guys are kind of jobbers.
Those guys are the jobbers.
Yeah, but they're like worse than jobbers.
I disagree.
They're worse than jobbers because they have no storm. You don't know anything about them. Who the fuck is Tasha, bro?
Bro, let me search.
All we know is that they're Black Dragon.
Same thing with Earth God and Water God and Fire
God.
all
of these should be below jobber.
Then who the fuck is gonna go in C tier?
Baraka.
Jobber main characters, and then there's jobber.
Alright then.
Because Baraka has like no story, but he really is still less than Ashura, to be honest.
His story is less interesting to Ashura because he doesn't have a story. We don't know what he wants. We don't know what he does. He just works for Shao Kahn.
I remember seeing that he just wanted to. He didn't like when he rose to the top and killed Shao Kahn. He didn't give a fuck about him.
Didn't he become the new Khan in MK2 ending? Didn't he become Baraka Khan or whatever?
No, Baraka Khan Ultimate.
Well, that's not what. We made that joke, but anyways, so yeah, he's very basic character. Okay then. Alrighty. Blaze is, I feel like, in the same spot as Baraka. All he does is what Argus told him to do, or Delia.
So I was gonna say, in Deadly Alliance, wasn't it that? Didn't Cyrax go get his shit? No. What did Cyrax get?
Cyrax went and got he went in the lava and grabbed something.
He grabbed that pearl thing or whatever.
Yeah, what did he grab from the lava? It wasn't a dragon egg, was it?
Yeah. Wasn't it a dragon egg?
No, it wasn't a dragon egg.
It was like an orb or something.
Yeah. I think it was an orb that Nitara needed. She just needed some orb from her homeland or some shit.
Oh, it was probably vampire fucking
magic.
Something. I forgot what it was.
Why you
that was it? I thought it had to do with Blaze.
No, so what happened with Blaze is he was created by Delia to do the Armageddon shit.
Yeah.
And he was abducted and mind controlled or whatever the fuck by the dragon priest people to guard the dragon egg.
Oh.
So that's what he was doing in Deadly Alliance. And then I guess he broke out of it at some point and continued to do the Armageddon shit.
Shichinko got his ass.
I guess so. I don't know.
He brought him that antidote.
Yeah, I guess so. He brought him an antidote and he's like, oh shit, I need to get the fucking temple ready for Taven and Dagon.
And then he fucking, and he was there.
Because Argus told him to do so.
Yeah,
That's
so
why,
I
want to say C.
I say
he doesn't really
he still
have
has more than Baraka. Man is still like...
Well...
He still has more reason, as in he's like...
He has no reason. He doesn't do anything that he wants to. He just does what he's created to do. He's a fucking spawn.
Well, exactly.
Entity.
But that's what he is. Like,
fire spawn.
Like, we know everything about him, basically. He's an elemental that was made to, choose the path.
You don't choose shit. Whoever the fuck defeats him. He was born to die.
I know, but, like, that... He still has more characters
yeah,
than Baraka,
that's pretty
man.
cool, though. Like, how he switched
it's
to Blaze.
Story.
Blaze is like,
though,
you have to defeat me in order to gain all this power.
He doesn't... Because he doesn't have, like, a personality. Like, Baraka at least has a personality.
But that was his whole destiny. That's his story, Dago. Is that he was supposed to be the dude that they were supposed to destroy to get all that power. And, like, that motherfucker whooped everyone's ass.
No, he didn't. Blaze didn't do shit.
He did? Who got the power then?
Taven, because he killed him.
Yeah, well, Taven got his ass.
Yeah. He didn't fight no one else. He didn't fight shit. Well, I don't know. He defended.
Yeah, but the fact that he's... Yeah, I'm saying. He still ended up having sort of like a side story because of what happened.
Alright, then I guess.
I say he's like
up there with Oshawa. He's B tier. Yeah, he's B tier.
Alright, then.
Baraicho?
A tier.
I want to say S tier, dude.
Yeah, he trained like everybody.
He trained everybody. He's like a fucking elder, or not elder. He's like a god, like Raiden, without actually being one. Wasn't he offered a spot to be a god, and then he's like, no, I don't want to be corrupted or whatever. But he's like up there, like he's immune to Shinnok's corruption. He can't be turned into a revenant. He can't. He's immune to that shit. He can't corrupt his soul like that. Bro, I took S tier. He trained Liu Kang. He trained Kung Lao. After Liu Kang died, he went and taught Kung Lao some more moves. He said, "Let me teach you the whirlwind kick." Like, you know what I mean? Damn. I say Baraka S tier.
I think he's pretty high too.
He's cool. He helps with the Mortal Kombat tournament, but he can't participate because he's from Outlaw. Chameleon.
This is an F.
I was gonna say actually, I think it's F. What the fuck does he do?
All we know.
No,
we don't know anything about him.
He's like he's running away from fucking Reptile.
The only time we ever hear about him is in X, which is a new timeline.
Right.
And even then, they're just like, he's Saurian too, bro.
Yeah.
Are they even talking about this one? They're talking about the K one.
I think they're talking about the female one. Yeah. It's like, I think that guy's not even a canon character.
Bro, you're right.
The female one goes there too.
You got two motherfuckers in that tier.
Is that Robot Smoke?
Yeah. Robot Smoke. Yeah.
Robot Smoke. He doesn't really do anything. As soon as he becomes a robot, besides the Noob Smoke shit, actually. But then again, Noob just programs him. He's just a robot.
Yeah, I would say he's like Baraka.
Yeah, he's the same shit as Baraka. He's a dude. He's just an ass whooper made of smoke.
Cyrax. This is A.
He's pretty good.
I say A. Yeah.
He was a rebellion against the.
He didn't like. I'm not even sure if that was necessarily part of the old timeline.
Really?
We didn't know anything about it. Maybe. I feel like they might have mentioned that in the MK3 in his ending.
What?
That he was one among the people that didn't want to become a robot, but he was made one anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember, to be honest. But anyways, he didn't want to. Shit happened anyways. He got stuck in the fucking desert. Special forces found him, reprogrammed him to help him with his shit, and then he helped them in Outworld and shit with Kenshi and all that. And then Natara got to his ass and was like, "Help me get a orb in the Nether Realm." He's like, "Alright, I guess," because he's using a fucking lava.
Oh, doesn't he end up dying?
No, I don't think he dies, but I don't remember what happens to him after that. Like,
no, he was stuck in the Nether Realm.
For all intents and purposes.
Wasn't he stuck in the Nether? She just left his ass?
I thought he died.
I don't think, no.
I thought he died getting out.
No.
No.
In the image, he was straight up out of the lava doing this shit. I don't think he died, but I think Martin's right. I think he got stuck in the Nether Realm. So I don't remember what happens to him after that. So, Cyrax is cool. I like him. He's a good guy, but then he's sometimes tricked into being bad guy.
Dagon. This man, murder and asshole.
I think it's B.
Because
there's some background to him.
Yeah, he has.
But he's kind of just an evil dickhead for the sake of being an evil dickhead. He does create the Red Dragon Clan.
He creates the Red Dragon. He woke up before Taven. He did a lot of things.
Not that the Red Dragon really do anything.
Yeah, and the Red Dragon...
Actually...
No, Red Dragon...
The Red Dragon was there before the Black Dragon. I always forget about that.
Yeah,
Red was before
the Black Dragon were people who departed from the Red.
Kino was part of the people who left from them to do their own shit. Right, because they were tired of his rules. He's like, don't be too much of a savage. Damn. He was like, I want to fucking be as savage as I want. Yeah, I'd say B. Because in all, to his singular character himself, it's not really a lot to him. He just...
Did he create the Red Dragon? He's just the leader.
No, he created it. That fool's old as hell.
No.
He...
Well, that's pretty important, not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I mean, like, as a character himself, there's not much to him. He does everything out of spite to Taven and his parents. Like, he's just kind of angry.
Well, was he trying to stop Taven from killing him?
Yeah, I think what happened was he was like, why did he kill his parents? Because he came out early on accident. And he... Oh, that's right. He got fucked with by Shinnok. Shinnok was trolling his ass. Yeah, I don't know. Dagon's whatever. He does some important stuff like Red Dragon, but he's, as a character, whatever.
I think Dairu is C.
Dairu is C.
Dairu C. What does he do? I think he's D, honestly.
Well, no. I think he's kind of cool.
He broke Shijinko out.
Not only that, but he was part of the Satan Guard with Hotaru. He was one of his trusted men or whatever.
That was like, oh yeah, that's like on some Baraka level.
What was it? He was in prison for some shit that he felt he shouldn't have been. He felt betrayed. He's like, so he broke out and he became a mercenary. Kind of like Dairu, or Darius, sorry. Kind of like Darius, but not really. Darius is a freedom fighter. He's just turned into a mercenary.
Yeah, and Darius, same thing. I think he's just...
Same thing. He was an Order Realm dude. He thinks they're taking it too far, so he causes a rebellion. He leads a rebellion against the Satan Guard. I want to say he's in league with Havoc, but I don't know if they ever mention each other. I don't think so. He's just rebelling against Satan, the Satan Guard. Draman is probably C tier as well. He's just an Oni.
I almost want to say he's D.
I kind of want to say he's C because he was like just some dude that got turned into a...
Because there is a story. Because we know he was a general of Shao Kahn's army. And what happened? He died and went to the Netherrealm.
Yeah, he was a warlord.
He's a warlord. He perished. He went to the Netherrealm and he became Draman the Destroyer. Oh no, that was Moloch. Was it? He wields the mask or a mace or some shit that allows him to put infinite pain on other demons or some shit.
No.
Something like that. He has some weird shit like that.
Infinite Shrek mask.
But yeah, he's just like a warlord. So he's just an evil guy that turns into one. So I'd say C because he has more story than
the people on D.
Yeah. Ermac is S tier. Ermac is sick. He was created by Shao Kahn just as a construct. After he died, he kind of got his own free will. Then he started hanging out with Kenshi. They're like, let's teach each other fucking... He taught Kenshi how to do fucking telekinesis shit. Yeah. And Kenshi taught him how to balance the souls in him to become fucking normal. And then he goes and helps fucking Ghost Liu Kang get everyone who Onaga resurrected back alive and shit. Like, dude,
wait, he went and got Ghost Liu Kang?
He went and helped out Ghost Liu Kang. Because you know how like everyone fucking died and Onaga resurrected him, but he has that OP resurrection where you're just back. You're not a weird fucking gray revenant. You're just back. So you know how everyone fucking jumped in on Onaga to help fight him?
Yeah.
While everyone was fighting him, Shujinko does the final blow on him or whatever. Ghost Liu Kang and Ermac are like in the back doing magic shit, trying to save the people that he resurrected and bring them back to not being servants of him or whatever. Ermac is dope. He's badass.
Frost
is like
other
evil
C?
dickhead.
I say
C. She is a dickhead. But her, you know, her intentions are to like be the grandmaster of the.
She's just power hungry. That's all it is.
Yeah. I would say B because like she always gave Sub-Zero a tough time, and then it's cool how she.
I think she's B in the new timeline. I think in the old timeline she's supposed to C because she doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah, I forgot this is old.
Sub-Zero is just helping her. Sub-Zero sees a promise in her. He's trying to teach her, and she's just a dickhead. She's just fucking eat you, Sub-Zero.
Yeah, and at one point she thinks she's good enough to hold the medallion.
And she tries and she gets wrecked. And that's it. She doesn't do anything else after that. That's it. That's all she does. That's all she see. She tries it and she fucks it up.
Fujin.
Oh,
Fujin.
He's pretty cool. I'll put him in.
I think he's
C.
B.
I say B.
In B?
Because he's one of the gods.
Old timeline.
Yes, he's one of the gods, like the other dudes. But I guess he survived the encounter with Bihan. Then what else? He helps with Raiden.
He survived an encounter.
I guess he survived the encounter with Bihan. You know, he definitely blew himself up.
Yeah.
He definitely blew himself up.
You're right, actually. He survived that shit, bro.
We'll survive that.
Whatever. Maybe the other gods are alive too. Then I don't know. Actually, thinking about it, I think they are, because that's how Raiden works. When he died, he just kind of came back. I think.
What was his objective in Armageddon when he first saw?
Well, we're gonna get there in a sec.
He
survives the encounter, then he helps Raiden try to fend off Shinnok in MK4. He also helped Raiden stop Shinnok way back when in the day, in the first time Shinnok went and rebelled or whatever.
Yeah.
So he was important in stopping Shinnok. He helped there. But he doesn't really do anything else after that. He doesn't ever show back up until Armageddon, and to be honest, I don't remember what he does in Armageddon. I just remember he shows up in the Red Dragon Forest or whatever. What does he do? You guys remember?
For what?
Fujin. He just tries to stop Taven in the Red Dragon Forest, but I forget.
Yeah, he went up to him. That's what I was trying to say. I was like, what did he say? He was like, so where are you going? He's like, I'm heading to the Red Dragon or some shit.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Maybe he's just like in cahoots with Dagon or something.
Fujin? I don't think so.
I don't know. Fujin's weird as hell in the old timeline.
He's weird.
That shit reminds me of, did you guys put him in there?
What?
Step away from Lord Shinnok.
The fucking demon? Yeah. I say B, because he helped defend Earthrealm against Shinnok several times. And that's about it. And also he survived an encounter with Bihan. I say B.
Okay. I think Goro,
probably A.
A? That man's been from the joint.
Well, I don't know. Okay, because
he do perish hella quick. He's got a lot of backstory.
He's just the prince of the Shao Kahn, a subterranean, which that goes away. They're not even subterranean.
Yeah, they don't bring that shit back no more.
They always call them subterranean. He's not even subterranean anymore.
But he always has a lair, so maybe they kept that.
They just like living underground. Maybe. I don't know. Regardless of the case, he's a prince of the subterranean species of Shao Kahn, the big four-armed monster dude. Basically, Shang Tsung was getting his ass whooped by the Great Kung Lao in every MK tournament, or a couple times at least. Yeah. And then he said, fuck it, I gotta bring the four-armed monster. So he gets Goro and he fucking whoops his ass. And then he got 9 consecutive victories because Goro's overpowered.
Yeah.
Or, I think. And then he gets wrecked by Liu Kang. And after that point, he doesn't do anything until Deadly Alliance, I believe. Because then after that, Kentaro takes his place or whatever, and then after that, Shao Kahn's like, well, Shao Kahn sucks, let me try the Centaurs. Then Mortal gets wrecked. And then in 5, Shao Kahn, when the whole civil war in Outworld's going on, where Katana is trying to fight Shao Kahn in Outworld, he teams up with Goro again. Goro did help Shao Kahn overthrow Naga, though. I forgot about that. He actually did help him overthrow Naga, I think. I
think he's A.
I think A. Yeah.
He helps a lot. But he's just not like.
Oh yeah, in MK4 he makes peace with Kung Lao.
Oh, it's ceremonial strike.
Well, dude, I almost feel like we should put Bihan in A though, because it's Kuai Lang that has a lot of shit with what happens. Bihan has a lot of backstory, just like Goro.
Fair enough, because Noob Saibot's also Bihan separated in 2 different people. So yeah. I guess.
Wait. Kuai Lang did what in the old timeline?
A lot.
What did he do? Did he
do mythology?
Put Bihan back. Bihan is ultimate.
No, the only reason we're putting him in A is because the other half of his story is Noob Saibot.
Is Noob on this shit?
Yeah,
Noob is right there,
Noob
bro. Why do we got two of the same?
That's why we put him in A.
Because he's basically a different character.
But what does Noob do?
But we have Robot Smoke.
He's gonna be an A as well.
I don't know about that one. Noob doesn't do a whole lot.
Or
he probably will.
Yeah, if it's worse, then why be on back?
Nope.
No.
Because that's a cool character.
He is a cool character.
But his story is a lot of backstory. Because he's only in MK1.
That's it. He's only in MK1. Don't forget about that. He's only in MK1. His story ends after MK1.
And they make mythologies.
He does a
but
lot
that's
of shit.
that's before.
Yeah, it's before. He's cool. Don't get me wrong. Bihan's cold, motherfucker. But for only being in one game, there's only so much.
Yeah, a game that required that showed a lot of lore, even for
Havoc. I think Havoc is B.
I think Havoc is also B.
Bro, I'm still mad. Sub-Zero, he is S tier. Bihan is S tier.
I think Kuai Ling is more important than Bihan.
But are we doing relevant, important to the story, or cool story, bro?
Yeah, sorry. Both. I think
it's like a bit of both.
It's a bit of both.
Then cool story. Then he had a lot of
cool
relevance.
Story doesn't completely overpower his relevance in the story.
Yes, he does. He has a relevance.
He does. He's very
bro,
important. Bro,
Drummond's a cool guy.
Drummond's cool. I like Drummond.
Where'd you put Drummond?
C.
He's cool.
Where'd you put Havoc? I'm sorry, Havoc.
Oh, we haven't really decided yet. We're still talking about Bihan.
Well, yeah, Bihan is.
Hey, why do you think he should be in S? Why do you think he's on the same level as Boraicho?
Because it was him and Boraicho. Like, him and Boraicho are like overpowered. Boraicho is like, that man knows, and that man Bihan, he was Grandmaster, man.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, wasn't he?
He was never Grandmaster.
That's Kuai Ling.
Oh no, you're thinking of Kuai Ling. That's what I'm saying. He's an A.
So we're saying Kuai Ling is the one who actually did a lot of
was
shit.
that red dude.
Yeah, the weird ass. Yeah. He's Sector's father was a Grandmaster. Whatever. He's A. Okay, Havoc.
I put him in B.
I think B.
I think he should be B.
Because he's cool.
Basically just.
I think he's like my
realm.
favorite fucking MK character. He's badass. But in all honesty, he doesn't really do anything. He's just
he's just chaos.
He
man.
exists solely to fight Otaru. To fight.
Basically, to fight the Order.
He persists as a counter to the Order realm, which I think the Chaos realm is cool. I think all that shit is cool, but there's not much to it, you know.
So I feel like Hotaru should be same.
Hotaru is the exact same. He's the same thing, the opposite. He exists solely to fight chaos. He's there for order. Although Hotaru does ally himself with Onaga because he sees Onaga as like he's gonna bring order. He's like, "I'll help you out." So he starts helping out Onaga. Not many people ally themselves with him without him just like mind control.
Oh, yeah.
He actually was like, "I'm gonna help you." He's all shit. There you go.
Suao. Now this is a touchy subject.
Sounds trash, bro.
But I think he's
relevance 0.
Relevance 0. Cool factor is pretty good. It's
pretty high.
He's
like puts him in a mid-tier range.
He's a fucking triple agent. He's the one that gets He's the one that gets Cyrex and Kenshi trapped in Outworld. But then at the same time, like 2 hours later, he gets his head ripped off like fucking Jax. So, he has very quick little.
Yeah, he's like C.
He's like C. He does some cool shit for just a sec, then he just gets fucking killed. He gets wrecked. He dies in the game he's introduced, bro.
I really want to just look up these more. I swear there's more to these characters.
Well, there is because of random tidbits that you get from later games and stuff that you read in comics.
We didn't know Suhao was a triple agent. This fool is for the Red Dragon, pretending to be part of the Black Dragon, and then they sent him to pretend to be part of the Outworld
Special
agencies, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
So he was working secret with them, then he blew up the portal and took off, and Jax was like, "I'm looking at you, motherfucker!" And then he's chasing him, and he gets his ass in Outworld. He finds him, he fucking gets his ass. That's all Citron does. It's cool, but it's like, he don't do a whole lot.
Human Smoke.
Human Smoke don't do a whole lot either. I don't even think he does anything.
No, I think he's literally just mentioned. Like,
he's a cool character, though.
All we know is he's mentioned. He's just one of the few people that were trying to defect against cyberization of Lin Kuei as well. And that he was Sub-Zero's homie.
I think he would fit in D.
I think he's D as well. He doesn't really do anything.
Jade.
Jade.
Jade was the bodyguard of Katana.
Katana's homie.
Yeah, I'd say maybe B.
So if I try to remember correctly, she was first in MK2. Her and Reptile were sent to kill Katana, and she like last second whooped Reptile's ass and started helping out Katana. After that, I don't remember anything else she does. That was MK2. In MK, what the fuck did she do? I think in MK3 she just helps out the Earth War.
Wait, is that Jarek who's next?
Yeah. I think all she does in MK3 is just help the Earth Realm
defenders. How'd she get that one?
It's Armageddon.
It's Armageddon.
A lot of these are from Armageddon. All she does is help the Earth Realm defenders in MK3. She's not there in 4 if I remember at all. In Deadly Alliance, I think she's just with Katana. The whole time she's just with Katana, so I think she's C.
I think she's D, honestly.
No, she's not that bad.
She doesn't do anything.
No. She's not like mentioned and that's it, like these guys. Mentioned and you fight them,
because she at least betrays Shao Kahn and Reptile to help her homie Katana, and she stays loyal to her ass from then on.
And all the way up to MK9.
The MK9s are part of the old timeline.
When is the old timeline stop?
Armageddon. Armageddon's the last one. Because MK9 starts the new timeline from, the reset after Armageddon.
I don't fucking remember what Jade does in Armageddon. Is she even in it? The story? I'm sure she is. What's she do? I don't remember it, so I'm saying. So let's see.
Jarek. C. I don't know. You almost want to say D.
He's not really mentioned.
He's just like a
the only story he really has is MK4, and I believe.
I feel like he's literally one of these guys.
He has a little bit more than them.
Just a little bit because he's an MK4.
Because he's in Armageddon.
And Deception.
In terms of MK4, he's just trying
Find
to
him some Oni teeth and shit.
Yeah.
Make him look badass.
Yeah, he's just ugly ass. He's just fucking ugly fool, not gonna do his own work. I think he's D, yeah. Because in MK4, he's just trying to bring the Black Dragon back. That's all it is. He's just trying to beat Kano Part 2. And then, I don't remember what he does in Armageddon. I think he's just helping.
Jax is ass tier.
Is the ass whooper.
That man got special forces.
He shows
What was the whole point of special forces? To get, what was it?
To get Kano. He's trying to get Kano's bitch.
Turn him into giblets?
Turn him into giblets.
Who was that to check? Genesis? What was it?
Gemini?
Gemini.
Jack shows up in MK2. He's like, alright, they abducted Sonya. I gotta break her out. I'm coming for you. Boom, boom, boom. Ass whoops. There you go. They won. MK3 shows up. He's like, shit, this is going crazy. Let me make some robot arms. Whoops more ass. And then he don't do anything until MK5 when they develop the Outworld Agency, whatever the fuck it is.
Then Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Right. He whoops ass, just like Sub-Zero, just like Bihan.
Yeah, he might actually be A.
He whooped.
If you're gonna put fucking B on in there, you better put fucking Jax.
I think Jack should be in A.
Yeah, because Jax is lit, but he's actually don't got that much.
Because after Special Forces, after MK3, he doesn't show back up until Deadly Alliance, and all he does is just hunt down to hell. That's all he really does.
I think in order to be S, you pretty much have to have pretty good relevance within like a span of all the games.
Pretty much, and be a cool character as well.
Yeah. Like Johnny Cage.
He went Ghost
in the old timeline, he really doesn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, old timeline, he didn't do that much.
He's in MK1.
He was a movie star, yeah, he's a cool character.
He's in MK1 just to be there. He doesn't do anything. Is he in MK2? He is, right?
I don't think so. No, I think when he's introduced, he's in MK3.
Yeah, he's not in MK2. You remember he died?
No, he dies in MK3. He doesn't come back to a trilogy.
So he's in MK2?
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure he's in MK2.
Oh.
I remember he skipped 2 and 3. He was dead for a hot minute.
No, he's in 2. I'm pretty sure he's in 2. I don't remember what he does. I think he just helps everyone out in 2. He dies in 3. Motaro kills his ass, I guess. And then I forget what happens. Something about his soul, because of the merger, his soul is just wandering around aimlessly, and it just goes back into his body, I guess. It's just a lot.
I do remember that.
Something weird like that.
And then he just comes back.
And then he's back. And then after the events of that, he helps with MK4. But if I recall, in the old timeline, isn't it Liu Kang that defeats Shinnok anyways?
Yeah.
It's not even him. Like, they make an MKX. So he doesn't really help too much in 4. In 5, he helps them try to fight the Deadly Alliance.
Yeah, he's just there again.
I forgot to mention that about Jax. He helps Raiden and them fight the Deadly Alliance. I'm pretty sure they both die.
Yeah, they both die because they're not in Deception. Yeah.
Yeah, he dies.
So was he like C?
He's B.
I
Because
think he's B.
Yeah, he's B because Fujin helped out. That's what he was doing. He was just helping out.
He just helps out. That's where he is. He doesn't really do anything.
Just like Kentaro and Havoc and fucking they got him helping themselves.
Cabal is probably C to be honest.
Actually,
Cabal,
I think Ashura is on C.
I disagree. I think Ashura's cool.
Asha's cool, but I don't think. Look at all these characters. All 6 of them, they're helping out somebody, except for Asha. She's just there. She's actually.
Well, then you might as well put Baraka there too, because he helps out Shao Kahn and his army.
Yeah, why don't you put Baraka? Flip them.
Because Baraka doesn't have a story of his own. He's just always there as a right-hand man.
The general guy.
Ashura actually has an objective. She actually has shit going on. If I recall, didn't she used to be part of the Dark Brotherhood too? Wasn't she one of them motherfuckers with Jataka and all them? And then she defected from Quan Chi and because she found the Chris Blade, she's like, I'm gonna fucking lean in my soul.
Something.
And then also, she does achieve that eventually. She actually achieves fucking
she goes to Denia or something.
She fucking flies off to Denia and leaves the Chris sword behind.
Which doesn't make any sense. I don't know how you go to Denia, but
I guess. Forgot about
more. She has less relevance, but more to her actual individual story character, I think.
Cabal's pretty.
Cabal, he doesn't show up to MK3.
He doesn't really start getting a story till Deception. Right.
So in MK3, he's just like a nomad. But we find out he used to be part of the Black Dragon. He got his ass whooped by Motaro in the Executioner Squad or whatever, the Extermination Squad. And that made him be like, fuck this, I'm gonna help Earth defend, I guess. I don't know. Then he gets killed by Movado.
I don't know how you remember all this fucking shit.
Because I like Cabal.
You don't remember?
No, you remember it for fucking everybody. I can't remember that shit.
I just remember this shit.
MK3?
He gets resurrected or brought back to life or whatever by Havoc. And Havoc starts teaching him the ways of the chaos, and he's like, you should bring back the Black Dragon, because at that point Kano's dead or whatever. He's like, fuck it. I'm gonna start off by getting revenge on Movado, taking my shit back, taking his jacket, I think. I don't know.
That was in Deadly Alliance, right?
Yeah. This happens like right after or in between that and Deception or something. Then he goes and gets Kira and Cobra and just starts to reform the Black Dragon. But at that point, nothing really happens with it. I think...
Oh, it was taken on until Armageddon, remember?
Right, I was gonna say, I think
Cobra
they might have
guys.
helped Onaga with the Black Dragon. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember Cabal's place in Deception with Onaga. I'm trying to remember what the fuck he does with that whole thing. I don't think he really does anything. I don't remember.
Wait, is that one dude?
I think B. I think he himself is pretty cool. What he does. His relevance to the story is not good, that great.
I'm just kidding.
Kai? Fuck, dude. What the fuck does Kai even do?
He basically just...
Doesn't he, like...
I think he might be
kills
D or
Jarek.
D, dude.
He kills Jarek or
Doesn't
whatever.
he?
He's pretty much...
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't kill
Jax
Jarek.
kills Jarek.
Well, he's there to take Liu Kang's place, isn't it?
Yeah, he was
But then nothing
he was like the chosen one. Raiden gives him his staff, and then that's it.
Well, that's her ending, though.
Yeah, then he never shows up after MK4. Then Armageddon, but I'm pretty sure he's not in the story of Armageddon. I don't remember if I...
No, he's like...
I think he's like, he might as well have been mentioned. He's just like Smoke. He was there in one game and that was it. Jarek. Kano, probably A.
How?
I almost want to say S. He's like a villain like throughout the whole series until he dies. Was it?
He stayed true to his word. I'm gonna be a villain, bro.
He's just a dickhead. That's all it really is.
He's just there to like.
He doesn't really
fuck things up.
Yeah, he's just a dickhead with the black dragon. He doesn't really do anything himself. He has some weird, creepy.
I would not put him at A because he doesn't really do anything but like fuck shit up. Yeah, he has like those moments.
So basically, with him, he defected from the red dragon because he was tired of the rules or whatever, and formed the black dragon.
Yeah, he created the black dragon, so he's already at least at B tier, like Dagon.
Yeah. Beyond that, he kills Sonya's partner, and she gets mad, and then an obsession is created between the two of them. Sonya's trying to kill him, and he likes fucking with Sonya, I guess. He gets a lock of her hair in his fucking necklace or whatever. But until Deadly Alliance, what happens? He gets tossed off a building because he didn't know a low move in MK3, right?
He didn't know how to block.
He didn't have a low move or didn't know how to block lows or some shit in MK3. He got thrown off a building. And he shows back up in Deadly Alliance. What the fuck does he do in Deadly Alliance? Besides tell Sue how to go do...
Doesn't he have his lock of hair on Deadly Alliance?
Yeah, he has a lock of Sonya's hair. Creepy asshole. What does he do other than tell Sue how what to do in Deadly Alliance? I think he helps Shao Kahn, right? In Outworld? I think he helps him. I think he helps Shao Kahn in Outworld. Which I'm trying to remember. So if that's the case, then what does he do? He dies in Deadly Alliance, doesn't he?
I think so.
I forget how.
Deception.
He probably just gets killed by Jaxie, to be honest. I don't know. Kano's cool, but he doesn't really do anything. He's just a crazy guy. He's just a dickhead. No, honestly, more or less a jobber. That makes him a little bit better than the other jobbers. So he created a whole faction.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright then, Kenji's pretty dope. Kenji's pretty cool. He started out just some weird asshole fighter guy, and Shang Tsung was like, I got a well of your ancestors or some shit, help me open it.
No, Shang Tsung.
What? Shang Tsung?
Wasn't it?
Oh yeah!
Didn't
he give him a fake name? He's like, I'm Shang Tsung or something stupid like that.
Oh,
right. It was actually Shang Tsung.
Ugly ass. Whatever, he tricks him, he gets blinded, Shang Tsung steals all the souls. He gets the sword,
gotta put Shang Tsung in the fucking...
He gets the sword, he learns how to control it with the spirits and whatnot, and vows to kill Shang Tsung. Then he ends up finding Ermac, and they start trading telepathic secrets. Ermac teaches him how to do telepathic shit. He shows him the ways of the souls and whatever. But after that, I don't think he really does anything else. He doesn't have anything to do with the Red Dragon in the old timeline, huh? And some new timeline shit.
Hey, if you look at it, Boraicho was put on low tier on the other Mortal Kombat shit.
What other Mortal Kombat shit?
Tier list.
Which one?
The new one?
Yeah.
We haven't gone there yet. He's just saying that comparing to the new story, Boraicho's sicko mode new story is garbage.
He doesn't do anything because he's not in any of the new games. He's only in X.
That's DLC.
DLC. That's the only reason why. Because his relevance is the same in there. He fucking taught everyone everything still. He just, I don't know, it's a little different. Anyways,
Kentaro?
Kenshi.
Oh, Kenshi.
You guys think A tier? I think his story is cool.
Maybe B.
Let's say, I think he's the same as Oshawa. His story is cool, but he doesn't really do anything other than help out Ermac.
Well, that's pretty important.
That is important.
But
it's up to you guys.
I feel like he's sort of on the same relevancy as fucking Cyrax or B-Hum.
Yeah, I think so. He's got a cool story, and he also has a bit of relevance to the story. Kentaro's kind of just a jobber. What even is he? Is he like a fucking Shao Kahn champion?
Yeah, he's just like Shao Kahn's new champion.
He's just Shao Kahn. Well, see, Goro was never necessarily his champion. He was just the guy they used to win all the MK games. He was like, hey, Prince Goro, you want to win this shit for us? He's like, yeah. Then after he gets wrecked, does he get fucking killed? I mean, I guess he's not. He shows up later, unless he gets resurrected.
I think he does. Or maybe he goes into hiding, I don't know.
He probably just gets knocked out, whatever. But Kentaro's like the gladiator dude. I don't know. He's a subspecies. He's fucking, what was it? Tigrar?
Yeah.
Tigrar or whatever the fuck, some shit like that.
Yeah, I feel like he should be C.
Oh, my Shao Kahn had
Did
it with the damn Tigrar and made fucking Kentaro look at
In terms of personality, he doesn't really have it. He doesn't really do anything. He's just another Shao Kahn guy. I think C's. Fuck, dude, I almost want to put him in D. What the fuck does he do? His story, he doesn't even really have a cool story.
No, he's kind of on par with Drummond, honestly. He has like
okay, fair enough. Because he's kind of cool.
He's cool.
And he shows up in more than one game. Yeah. So okay, there you go. Kira, not good.
She's like Kira.
I think she's D. She's like the combat kids, but for the Black Dragon. She's just the new Black Dragon character. And she's not that cool.
I mean, who was trying to get on
she
there?
literally has the same
trying to
moves
get
as Sonya and Kano combined.
Yeah, she's just a mix of them both.
Who was trying to get at her? I remember it was someone. It was Cobra, right?
I think.
Cobra was trying to one beam her.
No, wasn't it? Wait, who did?
I remember it was someone. It was Cobra, yeah.
It was Cobra, huh?
It was Cobra, Kira, and Cabal.
It wasn't Cabal?
No, because
Cabal went for Serena.
Oh no, but on MK11, he doesn't have Kira.
No, yes, that's Serena.
Oh, Serena.
Serena, whatever the fuck.
Serena.
Kira's trash. She doesn't do anything. I straight up don't think she does anything. She's just a Black Dragon member.
Mentioned, and she's D tier.
She's less than Jarek, to be completely honest.
Where's Jarek?
Indeed. She's less than Jarek.
Yeah,
Cobra should be there too.
Cobra's even worse. Because he gets killed in like his own ending.
I actually remember Cobra because of how bad I narrated his shit. And he was just some fucking street thug that just decided to be a fucking savage one day because he
wasn't the whole thing is at the end of their training, Cabal was like, alright, only one of you guys could advance. And isn't in Cobra and Kira's ending, Kira wins? Isn't it in both of their endings, Cobra gets wrecked? Isn't it?
No.
I could have fucking sworn he gets killed in his own shit.
Cobra doesn't go like, in his endings.
In Kira's ending, she fucked
I think so, because I think we're both like, I think we're all like, bro.
Yeah, because Cobra and Suhao are the only two characters where they like die in their own fucking endings, bro.
Cobra was introduced and killed off immediately.
But the difference between them is Suhao's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think
Suhao's a triple agent. He's kind of cool. Cobra is not cool.
He's just a Ryu. He's a Ken dude. They try to add Ken in this motherfucker.
Katana?
No, put fucking... Honestly, you have to put Cobra and Kira like at F tier or something.
I almost feel like it should be an F, because what do they do?
Well, the thing is that they were still part of Cabal's like Black Dragon, resurgency.
Really?
Like they were still the ones that Cabal.
Okay, they're at least just jobbers within a thing.
Yeah, like Chameleon. They
don't do anything.
They were literally just. They're literally like bonus characters. We have no idea what they are, who they are.
Okay, fair enough. Keep them in D.
Katana.
Put her in F. I'm just kidding.
She doesn't really have any story until in MK2, she finds out Shao Kahn's not her father or whatever. She's like, "Fuck you, Shao Kahn," and runs away. And then he sends Reptile and Jade after him. Then in MK3, she reunites with her mother, right? What happens with Sindel in MK3? She's under mind control from Shao Kahn to allow him to invade Earth. But after they defeat Shao Kahn and whatnot, do they separate Edenia when that happens? Is that how Edenia gets free?
Maybe that's why it's even.
Because Edenia's an MK5, right? No, because. See, I forget.
Why'd you put Liu Kang as a zombie?
What? Because that's what he looks like again.
These are the newest versions of everybody.
Yeah, the most recent versions of the old timeline.
Most recent version of Liu Kang is he's a zombie, bro.
That's part of his story, bro.
It's part of his story.
Okay, anyways, Katana, she's just kind of fucking there until Deadly Alliance, where she's like she starts a civil war in Outworld with Shao Kahn. She's trying to take that shit from him.
Isn't that mentioned in Deception?
Deception's after that.
Yeah, because Deadly Alliance, she gets super depressive mode after fucking Liu Kang dying.
And she's like, I'm gonna fight.
Yeah, and she's like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm gonna take the throne from this motherfucker. So yeah, she starts a war.
But then she gets...
And she's also... Oh, she's also...
gets fucking killed. Because she becomes under one of Onaga's minions. I think she gets fucking killed.
Yeah, because I think Goro does.
I think... Actually, thinking about it, I think when Onaga...
When did Onaga start making revenants and shit?
He can just do that. You have to understand.
He can just do that. You don't. That's why he has an undead army.
Onaga's overpowered. His undefeatable army is not undefeatable because they're overpowered. They're undefeatable because he can bring them back. I was gonna say like some orange shit, but you don't know what it is. He just bring them back.
I feel like she's on the same tier like Goro.
I agree.
She as Goro.
Yeah, because she doesn't really do it.
She also ends up teaming up with Goro, doesn't she?
What's Katana doing here, bro?
Take down the Outworld.
Wait, what?
Doesn't she end up teaming up with Goro or convincing him to help her out to fight Shao Kahn's army? And they end up still losing or something? Isn't that what happens in Deadly Alliance?
Because I do remember them being friends at one point.
Yeah.
I think you're right, because I thought Goro helped Shao Kahn, but I think you're right.
I think he helped her because he was like, fuck Shao Kahn, bro.
And they both got wrecked.
And they ended up dying anyway.
They become minions. And then Liu Kang as a ghost and Ermac frees her from his control. And then she's like, Liu Kang, you're a ghost. And he's like, yuck.
Damn, Kano's at B tier.
And then she reunites with...
Kano's at B tier and he got some D tier as motherfuckers to help him in special forces.
And then
they put all the fucking special forces in D tier.
They don't do nothing. They're all new jobbers, bro. But I'm trying to remember with Katana. What the fuck? I almost want to put her lower, dude. She doesn't really do nothing.
Put her lower. Don't put her.
She has more relevance to the story, but her actual story is not as cool. So.
I mean, sort of cool. She tries to fight Outworld and also befriends fucking Goro.
Like that's all she does. Like,
when does that happen?
In Deadly Alliance.
She's fighting the Civil War and Outworld against Shao Kahn. Then Onaga shows up and just fucking kills everyone or whatever.
And she befriends Goro? When?
You remember? Don't you remember in MK4 with the ceremonial slice? Remember Katana was there? She was the one that set that meeting up, bro. Fuck. Because they're fucking friends.
Deadly Alliance?
It's MK4. The ceremonial
I was about to say, that's
slice.
MK4, yeah.
Yeah,
that happens before. That happens right before Deadly Alliance, fool.
They team up and then they go fight Shao Kahn in Deadly Alliance.
Bro, I don't remember nothing in MK4.
Oh, God. MK4 was weird.
I feel like whatever she is should be on par with Goro. She has like the same amount of relevance, and she has the backstory of she's like part of Edenia.
I guess I'm just
she's the daughter of the queen.
I agree. All right, okay.
Ceremonial Strike as Kung Lao.
Ceremonial Strike. He's cool as fuck in Deadly Alliance. You know what, dude? Kung Lao's better in the old timeline than he is in the new timeline. In the new timeline, he's trash. He's
Shaolin Monks, though, he was kind of dookie. Yeah,
he's
talking about some river made of ice.
Yeah, I think he should also
be in hell.
He should be right there with Katana.
I don't know what he's saying.
Because he shows up in MK2 because when they forced them to do the second tournament because they invaded Earthrealm and destroyed the Shaolin Temple and all that. And he was like, fuck this shit, I gotta defend my homies. He's like, he didn't want to be part of the tournament, he didn't care for all this shit. So they attacked his homeland. He's like, I gotta give him back.
I'm ready to beat ass.
I'm ready to whoop some fucking ass.
Yeah, he didn't do it because he was jealous that he didn't get picked. He did it because he was
had
like,
to.
Yeah.
He's like, my homies got wrecked, I gotta fight for them.
He was like, actually, is my family honored now?
Is my family honored now? No, they not. I'm sorry, bro.
And same thing in MK3, he just helps defend it. MK4,
I know what Quan Chi gonna be.
Quan Chi's
S tier, bro.
Hold on, we'll get there in a second.
Hold on, bro.
In MK4, he goes and he makes peace with Goro. And then in Deadly Alliance, he tries to fight for Kung Lao. I mean, Liu Kang gets wrecked, but I think he dies.
Where? In what?
Deadly Alliance. After Liu Kang dies, he's like, damn, my homie died. And he goes and trains with Boraicho. He learns
That's why he takes his hat off and puts it on the back.
Yeah, and then he's like, that's it, Deadly Alliance, put the dukes up. but then he gets killed.
Yeah, he gets killed anyway.
Wow, bro.
He was probably like the last one to get killed, other than Raiden.
Yeah.
Raiden was the last skin, but
As
a matter of fact, yeah, isn't his corpse like laying on the ground when the camera's zooming in?
I think so.
In the beginning of
You
Deception, yeah, that shit happened. His body's right there. Anyways, he's a cold motherfucker. He dies. He becomes one of Onaga's minions, and then I don't remember what he does in Armageddon. I don't even know if he knows.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, he's cool. Kung Lao's dope.
Li Mei.
She just gets wrecked. She gets fucking Calypso. The Deadly Alliance are like, they fucking enslave her town. Yeah. They're like, we're gonna do our own Mortal Kombat tournament to see which one of you guys gets to be our general or some shit. And she's like, let's do it. She wins, and they're like, get fucked, take your soul and put it in the fucking general body, and that's it.
I feel like
but then wait, that doesn't happen, because then Bo Raicho comes and saves her village. He fucking... And then Quan Chi and Shang Tsung are like, damn, get the fuck out of here.
How do you remember that? From what? When did that happen?
Her bio!
That happened.
I don't remember the bio. We just read the bio.
That's like...
Actually,
that's like...
You read it
remember
and
that
pay attention from
No,
the
because we're too busy fucking laughing.
That's in...
The Deadly Alliance?
I'm pretty sure that's in Boraicho's ending in Deception. He frees Li Mei's village from their hands.
Deception?
Deception, yes. I'm pretty sure that's in Deception. That's his ending in Deception.
I think she should be C. She's not complete
I
Garbogio like these guys.
Wait,
but she do got like just story.
Doesn't
for
she
her
fucking fall in love with Onaga? And she tries to help him? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she like falls in love with it. She likes the dragon.
Yeah, she tried. Oh yeah, because we made that joke. She tried to get that dragon cock, and then we're like, wait, Onaga don't got a cock because he's a dragon.
He's a fucking lizard.
He's a damn dragon. Yeah,
so we're like, damn, Li Mei just going crazy. Anyway,
Li Mei's weird.
See,
this man, we all know Liu Kang. Liu Kang is ass.
This man just whoops everyone's ass. Like he's almost a Mary Sue, except he just gets killed in fucking Deadly Alliance.
And he's still. OP.
And then at that point, fuck, dude, should Zombie Liu Kang be a different character? Because Zombie Liu Kang and Spirit Liu Kang were doing two different things at the same time. Because if you guys don't know why he's a zombie, he fucking dies. And then after the intro of Deception, when Raiden gets blown up, he comes back because he's a god. That's just how gods work. They come back alive. And he's like angry now. He's like,
wait. You just lost me at nothing. You didn't say anything about nothing about him coming back.
Raiden. I haven't got there yet. You talking about Raiden coming back?
I'm talking about Liu Kang coming back.
I haven't got there yet. Raiden comes back angry after he self-destructs trying to kill Onaga and it didn't work.
That shit was so
that
stupid.
Shit's crazy. Shit. He comes back, he's mad as hell. He's so mad that he goes to Raiden's, Liu Kang's corpse and like and brings it back alive as a zombie. And
now he brings it back, but he don't got no resurrection like Onaga, so he comes back as a zombie.
He's a zombie. He's a mindless corpse walking around. It's not Liu Kang's spirit in there. His spirit is separated. Oh, that's right. When he self-destructed and killed him, Quan Chi, and Shang Tsung, his Liu Kang spirit was free because he was inside Shang Tsung's body. The spirit.
So that's how he was able to grab it and put it back in his corpse and turn him into a zombie.
No,
zombie don't got a spirit.
The zombie
that's
is
why he's
Liu
like
Kang minus his spirit. That's why he's a weird.
Oh, so his spirit is
his
that
spirit
one
is separate.
Yeah.
So at this point, the zombie Liu Kang and spirit Liu Kang are doing their own shit. The spirit goes off and like finds Ermac and tries to help everyone.
We're doing Liu Kang, but that's the most recent picture we got.
This is both of them. This is both still Liu Kang.
That was like some driver license shit. He's like, they didn't get a picture.
As a zombie, I don't think he fucking does anything.
No, as a zombie, he's basically just.
He doesn't do anything. He's just like.
He's like mindless. He's just doing.
He's there just to show how evil.
He ends up protecting Blaze for some reason. He's just there waiting for Shang Tsung.
He just don't like Shang Tsung.
He just don't like.
He's like Shang Tsung. You.
He would have whooped Boraicho's ass if he saw him climbing up the damn pyramid.
And yeah, so as a zombie, that only happens to show how evil Raiden's become. While his corpse is doing whatever the fuck his corpse is doing, as a spirit, he's helping. He like finds Ermac or somehow comes across him, whatever the fuck, and they help each other free the other people that were resurrected by Onaga. That's how Katana and Kung Lao and all of them come back alive. They do spirit magic. So Liu Kang's dope. Liu Kang's pretty cool.
He's old.
Movado's trash. You don't do shit.
This man's like C.
Red Dragon. And that's all he did.
Yeah, he's on the same level as Suhao.
Basically.
He doesn't do anything.
He was there to take out Taven.
He tries. The fuck?
He tried? Yeah,
the only thing he accomplishes... Alright, let me see. The only thing he accomplishes is killing Cabal. That's all he accomplishes, is killing Cabal.
Doesn't Cabal come back?
But he doesn't actually kill Cabal. He nearly killed her. So he doesn't even accomplish that.
Okay, well, whatever.
The Movado's...
He just takes his fucking thing, right? He takes his hook swords.
Yeah, he's a red dragon lackey.
Oh, wait, put him on D then. Oh no.
He's a red dragon lackey. He orders Suhao around, so he gives some life to the red dragon.
Meet mocap they F. We don't. They just little guest characters.
They're just kind of.
But that doesn't mean they're not bad characters. That motherfucker is sick as hell.
Mocha need to come back MK12.
Right.
Yeah, Melina. The fucking brick dump trucker, bro.
I feel like Melina's almost S. She has way more story than
I think she has more shit to do than Katana.
She's like actually a really good character in the old timeline.
She actually becomes homies with the Katana, doesn't she?
She tries assassinating Katana that one time. On MK4.
So in MK2 or 3 or whatever the fuck, whenever Melina was introduced, she was introduced to eventually replace her. She was secretly gonna kill her, and then just no one notices she's her now. Yeah. That doesn't happen. And the whole time she's like having problems with her identity. She's like, I'm just not Katana. That's what my identity is. Yeah. But doesn't at a certain point she just comes to terms with it. She's like, fuck it.
Certain parts she comes to terms with it, and that's when she's like starts fucking trying to be the sexy character. And all of a sudden she starts showing off her body, showing off her teeth. Starts becoming her own person. That's when she fucking fucks Baraka.
Where's she at? Does she?
It's hinted at.
When?
But it's not really straight up.
Oh yeah, Baraka! Baraka, I remember at someone's ending, Baraka said he's gonna give Melina his queen.
Gives her a choice.
Gives her a choice.
Die or be his Armageddon. So I give Melina a choice. She was smart or whatever.
She was smart. It was queen and shit. I was like, bro.
But yeah,
Melina, that Baraka.
What does she do in Deadly Alliance? Is she even in the game? She's not in it.
She's not in it. No, I think in Deadly Alliance is during the time where she's like not really sure what to do.
Right, that was her line.
Yeah, because she comes back in Deception.
And she's like part of Onaga's army, huh? Probably. Because I think Baraka is too. Just part of his army. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I mean she's still evil.
Right, she's still like a bad guy.
I feel like it's because,
I think she's on the same tier as
maybe same as Katana. It's because she has that backstory of, she was made by Shao Kahn for Shang Tsung, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's not like the other one where she's like weird, childlike and weird. Like this one, she's actually more.
She's weird in the new timeline. She's like, she tries to take control of Outworld to be the new Khan because she's his daughter, but she just kind of gets pushed around by everyone, dude. Everyone's just like, get the fuck out of here, you ugly ass bitch. She's a little bit less jobbery in the old timeline, and she feels like it. I could have sworn at a certain point, doesn't she become friends with Katana? I could have fucking sworn.
I don't think so.
I thought that fucking happens. I thought
maybe
at a certain point
it's some Mandela effect.
I don't remember.
It might be.
I don't remember that.
I guess not. I could have sworn that happened to her, maybe not. But yeah, she eventually just comes to terms that she's just her own person or whatever. And she like joins Baraka's army or some shit. Cause she was there in Deception. We came across her trying to take out that fucking town.
Yeah, she was trying to.
She was outside. She was like, "You Shujinko, ugly ass fight."
Ugly ass, brick ass, back ass,
I say A.
booty ass, lumbar lordosis.
Moloch
the Destroyer.
I would honestly put Melina at B, actually.
I think she's as good.
I think
her story kind of reminds me too much of Kano's. Like she's just she just wants to.
But what's cool about her though is she was made to replace this chick, and that's all she ever's been is just a copycat of her. But eventually, at a certain point, she gets over it and becomes her own person. I think that alone is more character development than fucking Kano.
Yeah, Kano does
not get
a bad guy, and he's a bad guy.
He's always
stays the same the whole fucking time. Melina kind of changes. She gets over her fucking her existential crisis bullshit.
Yeah, Moloch I feel like is probably D.
Like,
damn.
He's basically just...
He don't do it. He's even worse
better than Mocap and...
He's worse than Draman, because Draman at least has some backstory. Moloch is just he's just like a pure Oni.
Yeah, he's like an actual Oni.
He's like an actual denizen of Netherrealm, not someone that died and went down there. Like, he's just an Oni. But he's like an overpowered Oni. He's Moloch the Destroyer. I don't know what that means.
Put him at sea with the man Draman, bro.
Draman has more story than he does. We literally don't know anything about Moloch.
The only thing they have going for them is that they...
Moloch's lair.
The only thing we have for them is that they... Well, yeah, maybe he should, because him and Draman did stop Scorpion. They did kill his ass.
Fair enough. They actually did manage to...
They did actually kill Scorpion.
They killed Scorpion?
They didn't kill him, but they defeated him.
Well, they defeated him in the Soul Native.
They defeated him, and they're like, we can't eat his ass. He's a specter. Like, throw him in the Soul Native, it would be funny. And they throw him, and he's like... And he gets taken to heaven, and then he gets ripped apart by the heaven light, because he's a demon.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
Well,
We'll get to that later.
Okay.
That's Scorpion's ending.
That's Scorpion's story. Regardless. Monster. I like Monster. He's cool, but there's not really much.
No, he's like D.
He's just an Elder God
Yeah,
champion.
he's basically like one of these guys.
Yeah, he's an Elder God
He's just there
champion.
for a boss. He's the Elder God champion.
Oh,
Look
look
at
at
Motaro. Put Motaro where Kentaro's at. Motaro's sick as fuck, dude.
Yeah, he's basically exactly the same as
similar.
Kentaro.
He's just another species of Outworld. The Centaurs have a feud with the Shao Kahn. He actually managed to defeat, like, he killed fucking Johnny Cage and shit, you know. The Executioner Squad was the Centaur. He's their leader or whatever. So he did something, but not a whole lot. That was it. Like, that was it. He got cursed to be a fucking bipedal.
Nightwolf should be S.
Why?
Mega S tier.
He's helped a lot of people. Man helped Kenshi. Man helped Shijinko.
Yes, he did. He's
literally
he's very similar to Boraicho.
Yeah, he is.
He literally sense of him being.
He literally trained fucking Shijinko for what, like 18 years.
Yeah, he purified his soul.
Come back in 10 years, Shijinko.
He purified his soul of all the evil, and then it went to waste anyways. But he's dope. In MK3, he was a very key person in keeping Earthrealm alive from Shao Kahn's invasion. Him and Raiden were like the MVPs of that shit, of stopping from everyone's soul being consumed or whatever the fuck. Because this soul magic. And he was also a key member in defeating Onaga. That was why he was in the Netherrealm for so long. He became a sin bearer or whatever the fuck. And he got so much sin trapped in him, and he used some magic bullshit to fucking trap Onaga's soul and like separate it from him.
What is that?
And he was one of the people that helped free the other people, yada yada. That wolf is OP. He's dope. He's badass.
Nope.
Yep. Alright,
Natara? She's like C. Because she has the relevancy of... She got that weird orb. She helped Cyrax. She,
I don't know about help.
Well, didn't she say that she was going to help him teleport him back if he helped her?
Right, but I don't think he does.
She just left him?
He's like, oh,
Yeah, she left him.
Pretty sure. I don't know. I think she has something to do with the whole priest people that were bringing that brought Onaga back with Dragon. I think she has something to do with that. I think that's the orb was for. The orb was like a magnifying glass.
I just thought there was like some sort of relevance from what she wanted from that fucking orb shit to the whole Onaga shit.
Yeah, so something to do with. I think that orb is what the dragon egg like
needed, like the power or something
to take Reptile's body. Yeah, become Onaga again. something like that. I don't know. But her as a character, she doesn't do anything. She's
just like some weird vampire race.
She's like the last of her fucking species. And
like Reptile.
She's like Reptile. She's Reptile. They haven't gotten them yet. She's Reptile, but a vampire still.
Oh, Naga S tier.
Noob.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Noob.
He's like same thing with Smoke.
Yeah, so he was first in MK3. He was just a spy for the Brotherhood of Shadow. I remember we making a joke. We're like, what if you're fighting Shao Kahn or whatever, and you see just like a black ninja just in the back of the fuck? It was basically what was happening. He was just a shadow agent for a while. It wasn't until Deception, right? He found Smoke's turned off body. He turned it back on with that nanotechnology. And he fucking was like, help me whoop some ass. And he's like, okay. Then at that point, he's like, I'm gonna be the Grandmaster of Lin Kuei again, motherfucker. And he tries to take that shit from Kuai Ling, but then Kuai Ling's like, nope. All I remember after that is him and Smoke get Sub-Zero trapped in another realm when they fight him. And they're ending to kill him, but that's not canon. I think they just fight and they get away.
Yeah.
After that, nothing really happens. So, yeah, Noob side wasn't really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't he sort of gain conscious too because of Havoc or something?
Noob?
Yeah, doesn't he like sort of become free?
I don't think so. I think he becomes free after Quan Chi is killed. Or Shinnok. One of them dies and he's just like, I'm gonna do my own shit. He separates from the Brotherhood of Shadow at that point. That's when he's trying to take the fucking Lin Kuei back. He's trying to like turn them into weird specter people. Like nothing really goes about that. So yeah, I'd say C.
Naga.
Onaga is probably S. I like Onaga a lot. Maybe he should be A though.
I think he should be A.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because we know his backstory.
He used to be the ruler.
He used to be the emperor.
He got poisoned and defeated by Shao Kahn and Goro, I believe.
Shao Kahn defeated his ass.
Oh, he did it. He poisoned him.
How did he escape his ass?
Oh, when that shit happened, he did actually. At that point, he did. I guess that's new timeline shit. I think.
Really?
Yeah, because it wasn't really part of the old timeline.
I forget.
It's very confused.
It is because Armageddon. It's hard to say with Armageddon because like everyone's ending is like non-canon. Like even Taven's ending.
It kind of is because once he goes back in time, he pretty much that's when he's creating a new timeline.
Yeah.
But when he's there, getting wrecked by
that's
Shao
why
Kahn,
we don't see what happens after Taven defeats. Because we know when Taven defeats Blaze, which is canon, everyone gets superpowered. We don't know what happens after that. Since the next thing we see is only Raiden and Shao Kahn being there, we can only assume the extra blast of power allowed Shao Kahn to defeat Onaga, I guess, came all the way back to the thing, whooped everyone else's ass again, and ended up just being him and Raiden left. And Taven apparently. I guess he killed Taven too.
Get Taven out of there.
Or Raiden killed him. One of the two did. And then it ended up just being him and Raiden. But that's so much to fucking infer. It's like, I swear to God, it's almost a different game.
It's almost as if we're like writing that shit further.
That's what I'm saying. It's almost like they just were like, something like that kind of happened on Armageddon. Like they don't even mention Taven at all in the beginning of MK9.
Yeah.
There's no sign of him whatsoever. So it's hard to say. But anyways, he used to be the ruler. He's like the most overpowered physical man like Shao Kahn, but then at the same time he has like the most magical presence of anyone ever. He can just resurrect motherfuckers whenever he wants.
That motherfucker OP. You should put him on S tier.
Exactly. In terms of overpowered, it's full last year. But
yeah, but then he doesn't have a place in the story all the way up until like Deadly Lines, basically.
He didn't do anything until Deadly Lines. What happens is,
and then he dies in Deception.
Yeah, it takes fucking like the whole cast of everyone to defeat him, including Shujinko. Shujinko's overpowered. But yeah, he's like 9,000 IQ. He's fucking dope. Dragon Priest people bring him back alive through the body of Reptile. Now he's back. He gets Shinnok's amulet and is like, he's fucking this close to to becoming the one being.
To becoming
He's
the
fucking
one
that
being.
close. He was right there. But everyone, the whole cast of everyone ganged up on his ass. They had Nightwolf holding him down.
Was
with
this
soul
on
magic.
Deception?
Yeah, this is what happened. You got Nightwolf holding his ass down with soul magic. You got F1 punching his ass. You got fucking Shujinko doing the mega punch of everyone's fucking power and killing him and all this shit. And then he's not even dead after that. He comes back in Armageddon.
Armageddon.
He's not even dead after all that. He's still not fucking dead. But then in Armageddon, Shao Kahn kind of gets his ass. He's like, I'm the ruler of Outworld. And he's like, you were.
He's like, not anymore.
He gets all fucking mad. So he's like, so yeah, I guess because what little story he is in, he's fucking cool. He's really cool.
He just doesn't have like hell of
He's just not in it a whole lot.
No,
I'd say A.
yeah, you guys just said some crazy cool ass shit. Put him on S tier.
Yeah, but the problem is this shit only happens in like one game. That's it.
So does
Everyone
Ermac.
else.
How is
up there-
Ermac on S tier? You should honestly put him on A tier.
Ermac?
Ermac is better.
Yeah, Ermac is like in everything.
He's like in every game.
No!
Quanch.
Quanch. Quanch has a lot of story relevance, but
he is a pretty cool character too.
here's the thing. He's just not.
Yeah,
Shang
he
Tsung.
himself as a character is just sort of weird.
He's just not Shang Tsung.
Tsung.
He's literally the same. He's Shang Tsung, but for Shinnok instead of Shao Kahn.
Basically.
He's the same thing. He has the same fucking powers as him.
He's okay.
He's all.
Bro, Quan Chi is S tier.
Okay, in the old
Dude.
timeline, no.
New timeline, maybe. We'll see.
He gets his ass
Form the
whooped.
damn Deadly Alliance.
And
And
Shang
he
Tsung
wins.
is S tier.
Shang Tsung is S tier.
Shang Tsung.
We'll get to that.
I don't know. Shang Tsung is S tier.
Shang Tsung
He's
is
got
S
the
tier.
same
He's
shit
been
as
there since the
Quan.
start, and he's always been
Yeah,
trying
but
to
Shang
be
Tsung has
that,
been there
that
from the
top
start.
dog for Shao Kahn.
I'm saying Shang Tsung is the very first boss of all of Mortal Kombat. Man's got a lot more to
You
him.
know what? Fair enough. Shang Tsung, I get.
Like, yeah, when it comes to character powers
I
and
do
shit, I guess they're
personally-
the same, but Shang Tsung is a lot more.
I do like him more than Quanch, I will say.
At
Because
least-
Quanch never fucking wins. Never does. He actually does in the
The
Deadly
man tried
Alliance
to escape
shit.
from fucking Scorpion, and that's when he
Because
found the
that's what
undead
I'm
army.
saying. Quanch is always on the downhill battle. He's always trying it. In the fucking in mythologies, he manages to get the amulet, but then he takes it fucking back and he blows up. But I guess he fucking doesn't. And then he makes like a fake one, but then that doesn't really fucking work out. And now Scorpion's chasing him. He's running for his fucking life. He finds the fucking ancient defeated army of the Dragon King. He's like, alright, let's fucking do this shit. They do this shit. Then he fucking fights with Shang Tsung and wins. But then Onaga shows up and get him out of here and he gets blown up by Raiden and that's it. The whole story, he's on the back pedal. He's trying.
Yeah, he really doesn't do
he
anything
really
with
trying-
Shinnok in the whole timeline.
He really trying to not die the whole time. That's all it is. The whole time he's like, he trying to do some crafty shit, but it don't ever work.
Raiden on that S tier for the whole
Raiden
time.
goes tier. He's dope. He's tried his hardest to protect everyone.
Oh, first
Shit
of all,
doesn't fucking
Mortal
work
Kombat
out.
1.
Oh, MK1 was weird. Raiden was weird in MK1.
MK1, but we're not
He
gonna
was
talk about
fucking.
that.
Say
That was the
hello,
first
goodbye.
game.
He's like, oh, this MK tournament was fun. I'm gonna get the rest of my god friends on it, and then fucking destroys the world. Have a nice day, whatever the fuck, or some shit like that, wasn't it? He was fucking weird in that game. Hey, we ignore that one. MK2, he's trying to defend Earthrealm. Same thing with 3 and 4. But then in 5, after Liu Kang dies, he's like, fuck. And he makes the backup B team. They get fucking wrecked. And eventually he has the last minute sacrificial explosion trying to save everything. And then that doesn't work out. Then he comes back, he's mad as shit. He's like, God fucking damn it! He brings fucking Liu Kang back as a zombie. And then he be trapped. And he becomes friends with the fucking bosses, the other guys in Armageddon. He's like aligned
Oh,
with them.
yeah.
He's like, in order to stop the fighting, we gotta work with them. Taven's like, bitch, what the fuck? Great asshole.
Yeah, even Shao Kahn was like, I guess, Raiden. What the fuck? You could, Raiden? I guess.
The Raiden's weird. But he's cool.
He cool.
He does weird shit. Yeah, he's weird as hell.
Rain?
Rain.
Oh! He's almost D, to be honest.
Rain don't do nothing.
Rain is just
He
started.
He came out when Taven.
Exactly. He started as a joke character. Didn't get any character development until Armageddon. All it was revealed is he's a bastard son of Argus. He's an Edenian. That's it. Nothing happens with it. He's like, he tries to fight Taven. He's like, I should have a right to the Blaze fight too. And Taven's like, no. He's like, he gets wrecked, and that's it. So,
they should put him at C because what? That man, Drummond better than Rain.
Story wise, yeah, he's just sort of.
he about has as
story wise.
He about has as much backstory as Drummond. He's a bastard son of Argus.
Yeah.
To be honest, not great.
Alright, Reiko. Geiko.
Trash.
What happened to the music?
That's all about
it. Ended. Did it end? Oh, God.
Yeah, continue watching.
Okay. Reiko doesn't do anything.
He'd be sitting on Shao Kahn throne.
He's just trying to be Shao Kahn.
Trying to be Shao Kahn. I guess we're Shao Kahn at S tier.
We haven't got that yet.
Shut the fuck up about that shit,
got that yet. Reiko's kind of trash. He doesn't really do anything. He's just Shao Kahn's general. He tries to pretend to be him, but he's not.
That man D tier.
To be honest,
he's like mentioned. He's trying to be Shao Kahn, but he's not. That's like some Cobra trying to be a character, but he's not.
The coolest thing he does is let Taven pass because he's gonna kill Quan Chi. He doesn't like Quan Chi. He fights Taven. He develops a mutual respect for him. He's like, "You're a cool fighter."
Does he kill Quan Chi?
In the back of his head, he's like, "This man's gonna kill me if I keep trying to fight." So he's like, "All right." So you know that ugly ass motherfucker Quan Chi's over there. You want him? You go.
That's why I'm putting him at D. I'm not putting him at F.
Yeah, I think it's D.
Well, I feel like Rain should be in the same spot. Rain has nothing.
He has backstory. There's no what the fuck backstory does Reiko have?
Yeah, okay, but Kai has fucking.
He's Shao Kahn's general, I guess.
That's all we know for Reiko. He's Shao Kahn's general, and he wants to be Shao Kahn.
Oh, then put him on C. Honestly, because
no, I wouldn't.
Baraka's on Tarkhan general.
Okay,
the fuck he got?
We don't have. There's not like any backstory to Baraka either. It's just weird, creepy.
But he's cool. By his coolness,
I say
no. Okay. I wouldn't move Reiko up. I would say I would move Rain down. That's what I want to do.
I think Rain has more story than Reiko.
He's just the bastard son.
And what's Reiko?
A general for fucking Shao Kahn.
Okay. He sounds like
so
some
he should
bland
be lower.
I like Rain's story more. I think it's more interesting than being a general. Another fucking general. Another one. Baraka's the same thing, but he does it better.
Well, Reiko's like the ultimate strategist, and he is trying to, just become another Shao Kahn. But the fact that he even gets close to, the man gets on the throne at some point.
Then put him up to C with him, because it's like
I think he's still ass cheeks McGee though. This man is
we
like
should put him at C because they're still gonna be at a level, but they're still gonna be mid tier. It's not gonna be like they're just mentioned like these fucking assholes down here talking about some fire god and cobra monster.
Fair enough. All right then. All right, Reptile. This fool is a jobber the whole
damn.
But he's got a lot of story.
But exactly, he's a jobber the whole time. He's always getting his ass whooped. But like in Deadly Alliance, he starts having an existential crisis in Deadly Alliance.
Man turns to a lizard.
Into a fucking lizard.
Man turns to a lizard because he starts like.
And then he starts going feral. And then he fucking bites off Cyrex's fucking robot arm, and that's how Cyrex gets trapped there. And he's just lizard. And then they fucking trick him into becoming the vessel for Onaga.
Let's go. That's kind of B or A tier.
I think Reptile's pretty cool.
Yeah, because Reptile also goes back and forth between... He hears... Who's he hear? He hears Katana and Goro, or he hears somebody, and it's like, I ain't let Shao Kahn know what's going on. He gets there, and fucking Shang Tsung and Quan Chi got his ass.
It's the Deadly Alliance, isn't it? Isn't he sneaking on them? And he's all... But then he gets wrecked or whatever, or like Nitara fights him. And then Nitara gives him the ceremonial
that's right. That's
sword.
what happens. He gets there. He's like, oh shit, something's about to happen to them. I need to go tell someone. He goes and he runs into Nitara, and Nitara ends up just like telling him to do something, and
isn't he
Reptile
like-
forgets all about that.
Isn't
shit.
he about to save Shao Kahn's life?
Yeah.
He'll be like, Shao Kahn, I'm gonna save you.
Yeah, basically.
And then he gets distracted by Nitara. She's like, hey, check it out, ceremonial Soren sword. He's like, whoa, damn.
A Soren sword?
Saurian.
His
race.
Saurian. He's all, damn, sick.
Yeah, then doesn't he go anyways, and Shao Kahn's dead, and he's like,
he's all, damn.
he's like, damn, and that's when he has existential crisis, and he's like, what do I do? He's like, I don't have a master now, and isn't that how he gets to Nitara? And she that's right, she tells him about the fucking dragon egg shit,
and then he walks in, he's like, what the fuck? And he becomes Onaga.
God is ass.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Reptile gets erased from existence.
Well, I mean, I think
How does he come back?
when they purge Onaga's soul from his body in Deception, that Nightwolf fucking
That's
takes
why
Onaga's
Nightwolf has
soul.
tears.
If you guys,
Nightwolf be doing some crazy shit.
I'm pretty sure in one of someone's ending in Deception, probably Nightwolf. After they defeat Onaga, Reptile's full body's just on the ground like the lizard. He's just like he's old. That shit hurt him. Like whatever the fuck happened to him, because they took Onaga's soul out of his body. And so then his body's just left, so he's alive, I guess. But he was just like, you know, it's a live of becoming Onaga first, like however that.
I'll put that in A tier. I'll put Reptile in A tier.
Yeah, I think he's A tier.
Yeah, he's got hella good story.
He's pretty cool.
That
He's
just
the
gets
last of
crazy
his
as fuck.
species.
Serena, I think she's like C.
Yeah, because she can't be D tier because she's meant, but she has like a little bit of character development and mythology.
She's
so
like
doesn't want to
similar to Ashra. She was part of the Dark Brotherhood, and she wants out. And when Bihan comes around, she like finds that opportunity, and she kind of becomes a love interest for Bihan a little bit. Like in all honesty, if she didn't die or whatever, she probably would have saved Bihan from becoming an evil dick.
I fucking killed.
You killed the fuck out of that dude. If that shit didn't happen, she probably would have saved Bihan from becoming an evil asshole. Like, she probably would have purged the darkness.
You never know. Serena wasn't like.
Because she comes back in Deadly Alliance and helps out Kuai Liang do some shit from the new Link Way and shit.
In where?
In Deadly Alliance.
Oh. Sorry.
She helps him.
I can't really.
She helps him reform the Link Way. She's like, I was homies with your brother. And he's like, is that right? And like, nothing really happens after that. At some point, she gets tricked back by Quan Chi into the Dark Brotherhood. That's why she's in Armageddon. That's the three bitches. She gets mind controlled back into it or some shit. But like, that's it. She doesn't really do anything else.
Scorponok's?
S tier, bro. The fuck?
He's got S tier story for sure.
He was a ninja. He gets hired by some dude. He gets hired by Quan Chi to get this scroll. Oh, guess what? There's an ice fucking ninja there too. He freezes you, he rips your fucking head off. You're like, fuck. You're in the fucking nether realm. The same motherfucker's there. You're like, what the fuck is this? Not only you gotta kill me, but you gotta kill my family too? You're like, what are you talking about? I'm gonna whoop your ass. It don't work out. You get your ass whooped again. He's like, in the nether realm all mad as shit.
When does that happen?
This is
Mythologies.
Remember he fights him in the nether realm?
We didn't. We did kill him, right?
We killed him, so... No, we didn't kill him? I forget.
We killed him both
We killed
times.
him. You kill him, you fight him again. You don't kill him, you get the Shinnok cutscene. Remember the old man shit?
Yeah.
So, Kira. Oh, he talks all weird like that, remember? Well, I will be gone soon. Whatever the fuck, he says some shit. Anyway, he's angry as fuck in the nether realm. The MK tournament happens. Somehow he gets out and does that. I forget how that fucking works. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you somehow. He fucking kills him. Everyone's like, oh shit. And then he becomes Super Saiyan. And then after that, he's like, I don't know what to do now. Then MK2 rolls around. Sub-Zero comes back. He's like, I thought I killed your ass. He fights him. Turns out it was his brother. And he's like, oh shit. I didn't think he had family. My bad. And then he kind of becomes friends with him. And then that's that. He kind of ends the squabble there. And then MK3 comes around. And I think he's like, I swear to protect you because I defeated I killed your brother. I'm sorry, so I'm gonna protect you as a repayment or whatever. Some shit like that. That's their excuse for why he's in UMK3. In MK4, he's doing shit for Quan Chi. Quan Chi's like, I don't know, you should kill Kuai Liang, and he's like, okay. But then he finds out it was Quan Chi that did this shit. And he gets so mad, he's like, "You motherfucker!" He starts chasing him through the nether realm. Quan Chi's like, "Oh, fuck!" He's like, "Hey, you too old, you fighting for me." They're like, "Okay." He's like, "Damn!" And they fight his shit, chasing him. And then Quan Chi escapes. He goes to the outworld trying to find him. He's like, "I smell that bitch-ass sorcerer around here somewhere."
Damn.
He fucking finds him, but it was a trap. The Onis are waiting for him again. They whoop his ass, but then they can't eat him. They're the fucking spirit. They can't eat his ass. So they throw his ass in the Soul Nado, because that shit goes straight to the fucking heavens, and a demon can't survive in the heavens. So as soon as he goes up there, he gets torn apart. But he doesn't. Before that happens, the Elder Gods stop, and they're like, "Hold on." They're like, "Look, our Elder God champion got fucking wrecked. Alright, we need a new Elder God champion. You're pretty OP. Can you kill Onaga for us?" He's like, "I guess." They give him Elder God armor. That's why he looks the way he does in Deception. That's why he has the same armor as Monster. And then like nothing happens with that. I think he helps Fujinko and all them fight Onaga.
They honestly needed to make a Scorpion version of mythology.
They do. That should be sick.
That would have been sick.
He helps them defeat Onaga. Then after he's like, "All right, Elder Gods, I did your bidding. Grant me my family back." Okay. They're fucking zombies. They bring them back as a bunch of fuking skeletons.
Yeah, and that's what they are in Armageddon.
And that's why he has an army of them in Armageddon. And now he's so mad, he's like, he's so fucking mad. Fucking Scorpion.
Wait, when did he have an army in Armageddon?
You don't remember Armageddon? All the skeleton dudes he fight in like the last chapter?
Like literally right before Blaze. You fight a whole bunch of Shirai dudes, but they're all like skeletons and shit. You can see the big ass skeletons shooting fireballs at you.
I don't know what's up with that shit.
The Scorpion's mad as shit.
What the fuck was that?
Anyway, so that happened. He is so mad. He's like, when he finds out about this quest with Taven to save the universe, he's like, "I'm gonna fuck this shit up. I'm gonna have this shit die." And he tries to stop Taven to fuck up everything, but it doesn't work. Taven whooped his ass, and that's Scorpion's story. Pretty cool.
But Scorpion's still alive though.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think so.
More likely, man's an Elder God champion.
So it's pretty cool, I think. He gets fucked. He just gets.
Yeah, Scorpion's story is sad, bro.
Man, he just keeps getting wrecked and wrecked and wrecked, and he's just angry as fuck the whole time.
Yeah, the one accomplishment he did was basically kill Bihan and fucking stop Onaga.
And then he felt bad after killing.
Yeah, then he ended up feeling bad after Bihan, anyways.
That shit's cool. I didn't know for the longest he became the Elder God champion. That shit's fucking cool.
Yeah.
When I found out, I was like, "Oh, alright, anyway, S tier. Sector. He's cool, but I don't know.
I feel like he has less than Cyrax. Like, we know of him.
No, because of Takunin shit.
Oh, he does form the Takunin.
So, he's the polar opposite of Cyrax. He was all up for the cyberization. He's a grandmaster.
Oh shit!
I cracked my knuckles. Chill out.
No, I said who shit is. Smell like shit.
Smell like Dookie? I smell none.
Yo, someone shitted, bro.
Someone shitted themselves.
Who shitted during the tier list, bro?
The shitty tier list, bro.
Scorpion made them shit, bro. The Scorpion.
Who shit it? Who did it? You?
It's you that.
I ain't shit.
It's so nasty.
Sector.
That shit was so powerful, it made you lose your train of thought.
Alright,
you got disoriented.
He's all up for the cyberization. He's the Grandmaster's son. He goes for it. He does it. He's like, yeah, hold on, let's go. He whoops some fucking ass. They try to get Sub-Zero, they can't. They're like, fuck. He got
I think he's B tier, honestly.
I ain't done yet, damn.
I don't give a fuck what he's talking about. I understand. I already know Sector shit.
I bet you don't.
Yes.
Because what happened?
I don't know about it, when it happened, but I know he started the fucking
MK3,
shit.
they try to get Sub-Zero, they can't. It don't work. Quit your shit, motherfucker. That'll make me fall on my ass. They try to get Sub-Zero, they fucking can't. Then Sub-Zero comes back and he destroys all the cyborgs. But him. He's the only one that survives. He takes off and eventually forms his own cyber clan, the Takunin. He says, fuck the Link Way, I'm making the Takunin. He makes that shit. That shit ends up becoming like most wanted clan by the fucking special forces. He captured Taven. Why did they capture Taven? He's weird ass.
Wait, why did he separate from the link?
Because they got fucking wrecked by
It's because
Sub-Zero.
Sector noticed that man has resemblances.
Sub-Zero wrecked the Link Way?
Yeah, at the end of MK3, after all this shit happens, he comes back and fucks up the rest of the Cyber. That's how he becomes a Grandmaster. He takes over.
Because he had the medallion thing on, right?
No, that happens later. That happens.
My leg is OP.
Anyway, so he forms a Takunian, and he does his own shit for a while. I forget what happens. He does something after the Taven shit, where the warship gets blown up. Sector does more shit after that. I forget exactly what. I think it's good. I don't know, honestly, I like him. I like him more than... I think he's more of a threatening presence than fucking Kane.
Yeah, I mean, I think he should be A.
I think he's better.
That's what I said.
He said B, cool.
Oh.
Shang Tsung.
Why is he an A?
I just explained it, because he's more of a threatening presence than fucking Kano. He's like Kano, but better.
I guess.
Because he's a robot.
I guess Cyrex is at A too. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Shang Tsung?
Shang Tsung. S tier, bro. Shang Tsung is dope. He was there from the beginning, gets his ass whooped. He's like, please, Shao Kahn, please don't kill me.
Give me a second chance. Get second chance.
And he's like, alright, fine. And then he gives him second chance. It don't work out again. He gives third chance. And then after that, Shao Kahn's like, I'm fucking kill you, motherfucker. He's like, ah! And he runs away. He's like, fuck this shit. I think so.
I heard someone for it.
That was the chair.
He's a chair. I don't know what happened. What happens to him after MK3? He's not in 4 at all, is he? No. He's in hiding, I guess. After Shao Kahn.
Quanch.
And then Quanch comes to him and is like, hey, yo, I got a proposition. And they like, do this shit. He's like, alright, let's go. And of course, they're both scheming to kill each other. When the time comes, it's fucking Quanch that kills him. He gets wrecked. Quanch is more overpowered than him, I guess. I don't know how that shit works. No, honestly, I feel like Shang Tsung should have won that, to be honest. He had a whole fucking soulmate.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I don't know how Quanch would
I don't know how Quanch beat him here. Well, I think it's just because he was sort of weak from Raiden too.
Raiden was up in the fuck.
Yeah, Raiden was getting the fuck out of
Shang
Shang Tsung.
You know, that's why I think Shang Tsung is pretty overpowered. Because all the souls he took, I think, where did he get the fucking power to steal a fucking soul?
Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn taught him how to soul magic.
Soul magic?
Shao Kahn knows soul
Shao Kahn
magic.
knows soul magic too. That's why he used a bunch of green
The
shit.
man Shao Kahn knows soul magic and blood magic?
Yes.
Like the back of his hand?
Shao Kahn, Emperor Outworld.
And then Onaga knows all that and more. Onaga taught him all that shit. Onaga knows everything. He probably knows more than fucking Shinnok.
He knows fucking... What was that shit? What was that shit called?
Resurrection.
Resurrection? No.
He knows pyromancy.
Necromancy.
Necromancy, yeah. He's a master of necromancy. He just brings shit back alive.
That's why I think Onaga
Shao
should be
Kahn?
S tier.
Shao Kahn S tier right
Anyways,
there with Shang Bogan.
Well, yeah. Shang Tsung's a crafty bitch. He's always getting fools. He got Kenshi, like everyone else. Alright, Shao Kahn, he's OP. Shao Kahn is just the MK villain.
The MK
He's this big bad motherfucker that no one can fight him.
Arnold
There's only a handful of characters that could actually defeat him in the series. Even less with Onaga, but you know, I guess. Shao Kahn's cool. He's like he's like the most powerful mortal. He's immortal. He is.
He's not immortal.
He's not immortal. He is a mortal.
He's not immortal.
He is a mortal.
I thought he was immortal. Like, he
No,
can't die.
he is technically like Shang Tsung because he just consumes souls. But he is immortal. He can die. He's a person.
Bro, I think he reminds me of like Darkseid and all that.
He's not a god like Raiden. He's
not a
still
god.
lesser than Raiden.
How do you get that overpowered? Man,
Soul
born like
magic.
that?
Because
That's
he's
soul
OP.
magic.
Soul magic?
And we don't know what species he is. We don't know nothing about that. We don't know what the fuck he is. If anything, he's probably a fucking Flesh Pit's creation from Onaga. Onaga probably fucking created him. I don't know.
Yeah.
No one knows. But regardless of the case, he's like the most powerful mortal. He can step up to fucking like Shinnok. Naga doesn't count as immortal because he's a dragon. I'm pretty sure dragons are immortal. in the sense that they don't age or whatever. He's weird. Onaga's weird. He's like a fucking. He's like a one of the original beings of Earth, of all existence, some shit, I don't know, whatever the fuck. He's old as hell. He's like as old as the gods themselves, but Shao Kahn is like the most powerful mortal. This fool can step up to Shinnok, and he's not a god.
He can hang with Shinnok?
He can step up to Shinnok.
Actually, that man roasted him in MK11. He's like, Shinnok was only all powers. That man fucking weak as hell having combat.
Cassie was like, just like I beat Shinnok. He's like, that just goes to show you how trash he is, bro. This is really basically.
If he can be beat by you, bitch.
Yeah, so there you go. Shao Kahn OP. He's
Shiva.
He's S tier. You're not even
People would disagree because we didn't really put any. Actually, he has more relevance to the story.
He takes over Outworld from Onaga. He tricks. He can't defeat Onaga. He can't fight him. Shane can happen. Onaga's too OP, so he tricks his ass. He's the only character on this list that at some point was a pawn from another guy and actually succeeded in overthrowing him. Quan Chi couldn't do it. Shang Tsung couldn't do it. No one could fucking do it. Shao Kahn managed to do it.
Can't do it.
No one could do it.
Because this version of Shao Kahn was like actually...
He's actually smart. He actually thinks really shit smart. Through. He knew the deadly lance was coming. He faked his death. Or he had a doppelganger die for him. And he was gone out of there. He knew that shit was going to fucking happen.
Yeah, it turned out.
Yeah, I know. That guy in the beginning, he did this shit. That was a doppelganger. He said, well, I shall go away now. He gets fucking wrecked. He's smart with it. Shao Kahn is actually fucking smart.
That's an actual meme, bro. He's like, bruh.
No, bro, hold on.
I'm not Shao Kahn.
I just realized what you were talking about. Him leaning forward. Oh no.
He saw them both coming as a. That was it.
It's just fucking funny. He's a smart villain. He's fucking overpowered, and he hangs in there until the end of the fucking game. And then, whether or not the beginning of MK9 is canon to the old timeline, if it is, then he won. He beat it. He became the one being, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, whatever that shit was.
Whatever the fuck happened, he actually succeeded as a villain. Not many villains actually succeed. Like in the end of like beating everyone, he actually does manage to do it at least at some point. Shao Kahn's S tier.
Bro, Shao Kahn should have had a plan for the MK11 shit. Like he should have just like took Shang Tsung's soul like.
That's not good. Let's not talk. That's a new timeline.
Yeah, I know it's new timeline, but
let's
he
not
should
talk
have.
about that.
That's a
shit.
different Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn S tier. Shiva, she doesn't do anything. She's cool. She's just female Shao Kahn. I don't know. She never becomes a queen. I don't think in the old timeline.
I feel like she should be D.
She always serves Sindel as her.
She's essentially just a jobber for the Shao Kahn. She's just Actually, I think you're right. I think she was Queen Sindel's bodyguard. I think that is an old timeline thing, right?
I think that's still
like,
a thing, yeah. She
that
failed
was
that
it.
shit.
But like that was it.
That was it.
She failed that shit.
Shouldn't
No, she wasn't just mentioned. She should at least be at C.
Well, neither were these guys. They still have stories,
Oh,
but they're just garbage.
Old time.
They don't really do anything.
Yeah, old timeline she was.
Yeah,
like
but look,
actual
Goro.
garbage.
Oh yeah, Goro up there.
she is
Kentaro.
not-
You should at least put her with Kentaro.
I
Come on,
disagree.
man.
No.
No.
She was never even a champion like Kentaro.
Taro was at least like Shao Kahn.
She was just there.
Yeah, she's just there. She's trash. She didn't do anything.
Shinnok.
Shinnok, big cog. Garbage, bro.
Yeah, I think he's like C.
Okay, well, here's one thing. He is technically the villain of Armageddon. He causes everything to happen in Armageddon. He is technically the villain. And he doesn't die at the end. The dude you see in the beginning of Armageddon running up the hill, that's a doppelganger. That's not actually him. He's in the Netherrealm doing some weird shit. So, he's at least B. I think he's a cool villain. They just never do him right. I think Armageddon is the only game where Shinnok is kind of cool. He's whack in MK4.
Yeah.
He's kind of whack in X. Armageddon's the only game where he's kind of cool. But he's like a god, dude. He's kind of Shujinko. I like him. The man's overpowered.
We know his whole shit.
We know his whole
man's
shit.
overpowered.
The man's overpowered. He goes through some shit. He gets tricked up by Damashi.
We know so much backstory for old Shujinko. Man helped a woman.
He
get
raced
her
a man.
eating dog.
He found the bitch's dead dog. He helped the
the guy find his
He
wedding
scared an
ring.
old man to death.
He scared old man to death.
He paid a bridge dude off with a piece of ham.
He paid some hands.
We know all of his
He
backstory.
whooped a lot of people's ass. And
He
trained
whooped
so many
a
people.
lot of ass.
He's sort of neutral evil, right? He punched a lot,
met Taven.
lot
That's-
of random people for no reason.
That's what I like about Shujinko. He's not necessarily just good. Like, he is, but he be fucking up. He just
Like,
got,
he's
he
a
got
mortal.
tricked up.
He's a mortal, a very
Yeah.
powerful mortal. But that's the thing. He's as mortal enough
With,
to be,
like, the most-
to be tricked.
That's another thing,
Like
too.
that.
Onaga just gave him like a fucking power that was like
He gave him the power to absorb other people's power. Is what it is.
Onaga did that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna name it him.
Put Onaga on S tier.
No. He OP.
The only reason
ain't
he's
story
not
like
is
me.
because he's only in 1.5 games. I say half. I only say a half because he's not.
Oh, ice ball his ass.
What the
What
fuck
was that?
That was
Frost?
Molina. This is Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
Shujinko put him at A tier.
I think she's in the way
Yeah,
She
I
goes
think
cool.
he's A.
All the shit he goes through, he gets tricked up by Onaga, and then at the end of the day, he's like, I have to fix this. I caused this deception. He goes and gathers all his homies he had all these adventures with. He's like, oh, you motherfuckers, let's go whoop his ass. And they're like, let's do it. Megaton punches his heart out. Boom. Kill Onaga. He's like one of the few motherfuckers that could actually defeat Onaga.
Then
Sindel.
Sindel. She didn't do a whole lot. She's the queen of Edenia. She had to sacrifice herself to protect Earthrealm or some shit like that. How to go about with her sacrifice in Earthrealm.
Something about she just put some sort of spell that allowed Shao Kahn not to enter.
To block her or something like that. She killed herself. Shao Kahn stole her as his queen. She didn't fucking want it, and she sacrificed herself to stop him from conquering more. And then she ends up coming back alive and becoming the queen of Edenia again. So she don't do a whole lot, but it's kind of cool. I like this Sindel more than Liu Kang.
I think she should be B. She's cool. It has story. Well, I don't know. Maybe A.
I say A.
I'll say B. She
I-
has story. Yeah, she's like queen to Shao Kahn or whatever.
Yeah, and she's killed herself to stop him from stealing more. And once she comes back alive, she works with Katana and Jade, I think, restore Edenia. Rule Edenia again.
Yeah, I guess A.
It's cool. She's a good guy too. Pretty cool.
Sonya.
Sonya will put it on you.
I think she's like. I almost want to say S because she is she's like the general of special forces.
She pretty much guided
does
all
like
the
a
special
lot.
forces to do
I
shit.
think she is. Jax outranks her. He's her CEO. I think the general thing only happens in Game of
Oh yeah,
She
actually.
never becomes a general.
So we never knew who the hell the general was this whole time.
I don't think there ever was. Like they're just high officers. Like, she's just like a sergeant.
Bro, make Stryker the general, man. Is a one-man army. Bro, can
Sonya
make his
should
own
be
military,
what,
just
A tier?
him.
Well, okay, Sonya. I almost want to put her as less than Jax. I feel like Jax does more for special forces than she does. But
Yeah, but Sonya's
she
maybe she
specifically
should be the same tier as Kano. I mean, she and Kano literally go.
She
hand in hand.
specifically is to fight Kano. Jax does more than that. He's all special forces, but she like specifically has a fucking rivalry with Kano. She don't do none with Red Dragon. She don't do none of that shit. She's like specifically trying to get Kano. Does only that. Well, I'd say B.
Yeah, she's like on par with Kano.
Yep. Alright, Stryker. Old time man. Old time
I'm
man.
gonna have to say D for this guy.
He didn't do anything.
He doesn't really do much. But
Hey,
he
punch
does
the
look
fuck
bad.
out of Molina on the pyramid.
Yeah, he definitely did. He's in 3. He's just happens to be an overpowered cop, dude. He has to be the one like person in the city.
His ending was pretty cool. He becomes like the ultimate fucking hero of everything. Then he's there like, no, I don't really want this.
Doesn't he say no to Johnny Cage trying to play the character?
Yeah, MK9, that's his ending.
Like,
MK9, yeah, he's like, I don't want Johnny Cage playing my ass.
I don't want to put another person on C because there's a lot of C's out here.
That's just how it happens.
I think he doesn't do anything. He's just a he's just an Earthrealm defender in 3. He doesn't show back up to Armageddon, and I don't remember what he does in Armageddon. I don't think he fucking does anything. He's just there.
John Cena. He could look like John Cena.
John Cena.
Why did they make him blonde? Wasn't he brown?
No, I think
he was blonde. Wasn't he in blonde in MK3?
Yeah, I think 3 he was blonde.
He's not in MK9, that's for sure.
MK9, no. He's like buzzcut.
He's
dirty blonde in MK9, honestly.
I don't know. He ain't that color. That's all I know.
Yeah.
But,
alright. Quietly ain't
S tier.
He takes the mantle of his brother after his brother dies.
Yeah, he used to be Tundra.
He used to be Tundra. He became Sub-Zero. He gets involved with the MK tournament trying to find his brother's killer. Yada yada. He survives the cyberization of the Lin Kuei. He comes back. He destroys that. Reclaims the Lin Kuei as his own. Ends up finding the medallion, becoming the master blaster of cryomancy.
That's cool.
And he starts helping out like Kenshi, fight Hikaru and
he also
Auro,
helps Taven.
Helps Taven. They quite let him go. He's OP. He's fucking sick as shit. Alright, Tanya. I'm just beat,
Yeah, for real.
She first appears in MK4.
I say she should be on the same thing as them.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. She's in a Denian. She appears in MK4 to trick Liu Kang, and it ends up not working. I guess I don't know.
Oh yeah, they invite Liu Kang, and then Liu Kang goes into this fucking tunnel and is like, "Oh, get wrecked."
Yeah.
Doesn't Liu Kang die?
Well, that's her ending. I think that. Yeah, I don't know. Right? She's a servant of Shinnok for some reason. I forget why. Whatever. She's kind of like Rain, where she's in Denian, but like she's evil. She's trying to be the Denian ruler or whatever. Like, I don't even really know what she fucking wants, to be honest. I don't really remember what happens to her after MK4. The next game she shows up in is Deception, I think, but she's in the Conquest. She's in the Outworld a lot, actually. She's like everywhere in Outworld. And he's in there. What the fuck was that? I think she helps Onaga. I think like Lee May, she's one of the people who helped him do.
Don't you meet her in Deception? She's like
she's like fucking everywhere in Deception. She doesn't really do. She's not much to her. She's just a weird, trifling bitch.
Trifling.
She's a trifling Denian bitch is what she is.
Right, Taven.
Taven. Taven is.
He has like somewhat pretty good story. Like he can't
his
be.
story's not bad.
His story's not bad.
He's just kind of lame.
When it comes to games, it's literally just Armageddon because he sleep through the whole shit.
Yeah, I would put him at B, but
I'd say A.
Later in the story on Armageddon,
he's like the same.
You start to see his character actually develop. He starts to be like, damn, they actually killed my parents, and I have to go and kill this man named Blaze.
He's
I'm
kind of
like the
cool.
only one that have to save.
It is kind of cool because towards the end of the game, he doesn't even fucking care about the quest anymore. He's like, bro, the whole family's fucking dead. You're my brother. You're a fucking dickhead. All the gods I thought were homies, half of them are like evil now. They're like, what? I don't even care about this shit anymore.
Yeah.
Let the fucking world die.
Yeah,
he's a fuck it. And then Blaze like,
he starts getting way more character development than like half of his fucking roster.
Yeah,
he should definitely be like an A.
I think he's an A. As a character himself, he's not all that interesting, but his story's kind of cool. The shit that goes on with all that Argus and all that.
Sounds like some Super Smash Brothers as music.
Yeah, some weird ass shit.
Nope,
I'm pretty sure it's Mortal Kombat.
There you go.
There you go. This is the old timeline. The best you're gonna come up with story relevancy, cool background, story characters, tier list.
Yeah.
Is there anyone you guys think we should change?
Yeah, if you guys think that we should put people in different tiers, let us know which ones and why.
If you don't let us know why,
you better not be commenting on that shit. Beyond should be S. Oh, no.
I'm gonna put Beyond on S. Beyond has to be is S on my shit because that man evil bastard.
Quailing is better.
I'm gonna search up some shit about Beyond. Y'all gonna be like,
I'm sure you are.
And we're gonna be like, oh yeah, we knew that.
His favorite snack was chili cheese balls. That's what
chili cheese dog.
Sonic
Sonic ass
boy.
boy.
Finding out. What is this? What y'all think his favorite meme is? What's the movie?
His favorite is probably popsicles.
That's Kwai Lang, bro.
Kwai Lang's favorite shit popsicles.
Ice cream. Oh yeah, Kwai Lang does popsicles. That man.
Favorite?
No, that man Beyond. He like
I like ribs.
Ribs?
I feel like he like ribs.
Baby
Too.
back ribs.
He probably like baby back ribs.
That's probably Sonya. Sonya like baby back ribs.
No,
Sonya like a Texan.
Sonya
bro.
be looking like a corn dog, bro.
Oh, what?
She be eating corn dogs.
No, hey. We're gonna be doing a character's favorite food.
We gotta do this now. Okay. Who here?
That's gonna take too long.
Real quick. Okay, first, who here looks the hungriest? All right.
Draman. Draman's intestines are literally out. That's how skinny he is. You see his intestines. That's how Draman is.
Reptile be looking like he hungry.
No, Meat looked like he got enough.
Reptile do be looking hungry.
Meat got enough meat to go around that he could toss his own head off.
No, but look at Reptile.
Reptile do be looking kind of damn hungry.
Moloch be drooling a little bit.
Oh yeah, he do. That man hungry all the time though. You know he be eating like all the breakfast.
Moloch
but look at Goro. He be looking at us as like Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna eat you.
I could eat your ass.
Damn, I don't know about that.
I got 4 feet.
Well, we know what Moloch is.
Mortals.
The mortal guy.
Mortal guys.
Alright, we with the new timeline now.
Yeah, new timeline.
New timeline.
Alright.
Baraka.
He's definitely better in the old timeline. I'd say. What was he on the old one? C or was he B?
He was like
he was C.
He was C.
C. That was his like realm. His realm.
So
he's like a B on
Baraka in the new timeline is pretty much a job or two until MK11. Now, all he really does is be like, you know what, Shao Kahn's a dick, I'm gonna fight him.
Alright, first of all, we let him live in our shit. In our timeline.
We didn't kill him with D-Voral.
Canon though, I think he is supposed to die.
He's supposed to die, but he did.
And then the alien comes in and fucking takes shit.
I say
I think he's B.
He's better. B for better. Alright.
Bihan.
Essentially the same shit, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Why'd you get that picture?
Because that's MK9.
He's like,
that's how he looks in MK9. Well, look at all the MKX ones.
oh!
They're like, bro, you got the whole squad laughing.
I don't know. You got the whole squad laughing. That man trying not. They look like they're trying not to laugh, just sitting there. Like, look at Barachi, who's like, damn.
Goro looked like he just got roasted.
Oh, look at him. He's
trying to take bro, what the fuck you say about me?
He's trying not to take a shit.
He's like, 4 arms, 2 cocks.
All right, damn. Beyond. Essentially the same shit, I think.
Yeah, he's like A.
He's, in all honesty, in terms of consistency between the old timeline and new timeline, he's probably like the most consistent.
Yeah, he's really the same shit.
Literally the same shit. Whatever he put on before. I'm pretty sure mythology is still canon.
But I joke, this man got destroyed.
He's not as important
in the new time. No.
He still will train like everyone, but like Deadly Alliance doesn't happen, and that's when he becomes like God tier. That's when he
Instead, he ends up just protecting the Sky Temple.
He ends up just kind of chilling in the Sky Temple, I guess.
Yeah.
But then again, like Ben Raiden mentions, his soul.
How does he get up there? What the fuck?
He's OP. The man still is OP martial artist. He's just less important to the story. In the new timeline, they kind of just dust him under a rug, sweep him under a rug. So
I'll put him at A, drop him down to A.
A?
Fuck, I almost don't want to say that.
No, I say he should be like.
Are the comics canon in this shit? MKX comics?
I don't know. I wouldn't consider the comic.
Who the hell is that? Kentaro?
Really trying.
Why is Kentaro there?
Kentaro
Kentaro,
He's
fight him
he's
in
an
MK9.
fool. MK9 is a new timeline. Okay. Raicho only shows up in the new timeline in MKX. All he is just there as backup for Raiden, I guess. He gets wrecked by Shinnok, but he avoids getting his soul corrupted, I guess.
I would
He's
say
not mentioned in MK9.
I would say he's C in all honesty.
I think he's probably name dropped in MK9 somewhere. I don't remember.
I think Braicho's a C in the new timeline.
Yeah.
All he has going for him is he trained people.
Yeah,
that's it.
He's
And even that, they don't even really talk about that except for the dialogue between
Yeah.
each other.
Alright then. Yeah, he doesn't do anything on the timeline.
They fucked him up.
Raicho.
Cassie
K.
I don't fucking like Cassie K.
She has a lot
You
of
don't
relevance,
like
but
her?
not a cool story.
Yeah.
Look at Kamala, he looks dope. The Revenant, look at him. The eyes are covered, but then you can see him glow. That's kind of cool looking. Anyways, Cassie, whack. She wacky dude. She killed.
She wrecky poopy. Put her on
She
F,
did.
bro.
She did destroy Shinnok.
Okay, B, bro. B. She's relevant to the story, but her character's whack, dude.
No, put her in D at least, bro.
What?
No.
You can't just put her there because you don't like her.
Because she's relevant to the story.
Relevant?
She's
Put
very
her as-
relevant to MKX and 11.
Put her at B then.
What is playing? Be back.
Alright, Cassie, trash tier B.
B.
She's very relevant to the story, but I don't like her character at all. She's just a mixture of Johnny Cage and Sonya.
I think I like her more in MK11 though.
I like her more in 11.
I think because of 11, she gets brought to an A. She's like literally half of the games in the new timeline being
Right.
important to her.
Right.
Because remember, we're not talking about how cool the character is to us and stuff, whatever. This is like their relevance and their story in the new timeline specifically. We
Yeah,
forget
but
all
also
about
how
Armageddon.
cool their story is too, though. You gotta take
Her-
that into
yeah, but-
consideration. Their story's kind of whack.
Well, she was the kid of Johnny and Sonya.
That's alright.
She fucking went through her troubles of being a fucking troubled child of having issues with
Right.
daddy and mommy because of shit they had to go through. Them always being busy
And
with their
then
bullshit.
Reiko came out of nowhere and took her soul.
And then, she ends up figuring out about her fucking lineage shit with her weird
And then-
ancestral god shit and ends up stopping Shinnok. As much as that shit sounds gross, as much as it was dumb, she still did it. She still stopped Shinnok with her shit.
Yeah.
And then, in the fucking next part, she's getting promoted. She's about to start shit. Sonya fucking dies. She's in fucking turmoil, going through shit. Johnny almost dies. Shit ends up happening. She has to protect young Sonya to make sure that she still exists and lives.
Sonya fucking defends yourself. What the fuck?
Yes, but like that's what's going through her head.
Get your ass up.
She's not bad. Her story's not bad. I think she's A.
Alright.
I don't like her,
I don't like her as a character.
but
Yeah,
her
B
story is
then.
not bad.
Okay, her
Yeah.
in MK11 it's not so bad. I really don't like her.
No, an X would have been a B. I think 11 brought it to an A.
Alright. Citron. Good.
Citron was introduced in 11. She only has one game to talk about,
She's whack, bro.
and she whack. She's just an elder god.
F tier.
Because she's
I think she's B.
the brother of
What the
Shinnok.
fuck?
B? Why?
C.
Well, because she's one of the other elder gods. She ends up being the brother of Shinnok.
Yeah. So?
She ends up sacrificing her life to make Chronica stronger.
Ain't nobody here gonna be on F. Where's the F tier at?
Trash.
You gotta at least make one
I don't
person
think
F tier.
I don't think there's any F.
There's
tier.
probably not gonna be F
There's
tier
no
on this one.
real throwaway.
Yeah, there's
Please,
not really a
put
throwaway
somewhere in
character.
that F tier, bro.
Everyone on here actually has story. There's not
Somewhere.
really an F tier character.
Yeah.
Can you get rid of this shit?
Nope.
Kentaro.
Oh. God.
He's not even a nothing. That man
Yeah,
just
okay,
sit
nine.
there to die.
Kentaro's
D.
D.
Okay. Citron. I want to
No!
say. Hold on. We ain't got there yet. Damn.
No! Put
Okay.
him on F tier,
We
bro.
do one thing at a time.
This is my
Citron.
shit. Put Cassie on F tier. Put everyone
Oh!
on F tier except Sub-Zero. I'm motherfucking OP, motherfucker.
Citron. I don't know. She's like. Okay, what does she do? Okay,
She's more important than Baraicho.
Yes.
So B. She's more important than Baraicho, but less than Cassie and Beyond.
What does she do?
She's an elder god. She kills all the other elder gods.
Somehow kills all the... God damn. Okay, dude. Okay, put on... I don't want to talk about it.
That man Beyond looking low res.
There's a lot... What?
Be low res.
Hey, wait for the mortal guys too.
Alright, Cyrax is also C tier. Didn't do anything. The most Cyrax get is before he turns into a cyborg in MK9. So, like 2 chapters.
Well, he comes back in 11. And he helps Kuai Lang fucking stop.
Bruh! No, he barely... No, he doesn't! He fucking talks to him and he's like, this shit crazy, and
he sacrifices himself.
He fucking unplugs the shit. Kuai Lang could have done that.
No, it killed his ass. Why would he do it? If they could have just done it without killing him.
I don't fucking know.
They killed him. They had to have him do it.
Cyrax.
No, they didn't.
They said that.
He unplugged the machine. That's how
they said it. Cyrax had to do it.
They got Cyrax as an inside man. They're like, we need his help. And what does he do? He unplugs the shit. They could have fucking done that. He didn't hack nothing. He just unplugged it.
No, I'm talking about when Cyrax fucking got zapped.
They wanted to make sure Cyrax...
What are you talking
about? Hold on.
Yes.
When?
They go into the Cyrax.
You lying. No. They went in there to make sure Cyrax was okay to be shut down with the rest of the cyberization.
Why? They have to do that.
Because if they're gonna go and shut it down, they knew that they're gonna kill Cyrax.
They didn't kill him.
He
They
died.
just shut him down.
Shut him down.
No, because he mentioned, he said, I will find a way to fix you. And he's like, okay.
He died.
And he unplugged, then he says that, and they're like, yeah. And then he pulls up fucking cords out of the machine and falls over.
Yeah, that's all he does.
He doesn't die, he just got shut down.
I'm pretty sure he died.
No, because if Sector doesn't die, they bring his ass back,
But
he just got shut down. Because Sector on the ground too, but then Frost and Noob are like, shit.
No, but Sector did that as a last stand.
What do you mean? He did what as a last stand?
Self-destruct.
Yeah, that wasn't no last stand. They got rid of his ass. That was a loose end, bruh. What are you doing? What?
I'm looking up to see what happened, bro.
They get Cyrax because he's an inside man, but he doesn't even end up doing an inside shit. He just fucking unplugs the wires from the wall and they all get turned off.
Why did they have Cyrax do it then?
Fuck if I know.
I'm pretty sure they had a reason.
Just because they wanted him in the game. They just wanted Cyrax in the game. Because they didn't do anything with him in that game. He's the same as he's always been. He would have been.
You fought his ass.
Okay, what happened is they freeze him and they take out the fucking mic and they do what they did to Cyber Sub-Zero.
Yes.
Is Cyber Sub-Zero on here? I just realized.
No.
Why not?
Because he's Kuai Lang.
Alright, we'll just include that in Kuai Lang, I guess. They did to him what they did to Cyber Sub-Zero. And then he shuts everything down. Don't get me wrong, it's cool that they bring him back to life for the last second on some Darth Vader shit. The last sec, being brought back to the light side, but they didn't need to do it.
Okay, yeah, he needed to grant access, apparently.
That's what I'm saying. They needed Cyrax to do it.
They needed Cyrax to
Bullshit!
Look at this shit.
Oh, they needed his
Scanning
okay.
access.
Why you never believe me?
Then why does when he shuts... No, keep going. Because then when he shuts it down, he just
goodbye,
rips the
Twilight.
wires out of the fuck. Look.
It is not the end. I will find another story. Anything is possible. And so and I love it, bros. Like, ultimate voice acting. Please, don't bring me back as a machine. I can't live like this.
Look, yo,
Machine old man, you have a warrior soul looking ass. As long as I am these nuts. The Lin Kuei is these nuts too. And until we meet again.
Maybe the handshake shit, and then look, he just rips the shit out of the fucking wall.
What is the point of
he
granting
did not
access?
need to grant access. Look, he just rips the shit out of the wall.
Man gets zapped.
He did not need the access grant. That's what I'm fucking telling you. Like, okay, let's just
Why
say.
did he grant the access?
That's what I'm saying. MK11 is fucked, bro. MK11 is fucked. Let's just assume they needed him. Okay, whatever. They brought him back to the light side on some Darth Vader shit last second, whatever. That's cool and all, but he doesn't do anything else. They didn't need to do that, in all honesty. They really didn't need to do that.
wait, look at this comment. I forgot putting. Right after the jump, we start talking about Garrus's cock. Oh God, I ain't gonna lie. We proving good points. Why Chronica got a booty if she ain't gonna use it? She gave Garrus a mega schlong for herself.
No.
That's on my mama and on. That's on my mama and on that boot.
He said what? Damn!
I forgot putting that.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's fucking
Cyrax is C, bro.
Cyrax has to go and see with Borax.
C for Cyrax.
Is that D for divorce?
Yes!
Oh.
Devorah's actually A tier because she actually tries to fucking fuck everybody else. She's the antagonist.
Fuck,
Yeah.
that character's dumb. Like, that's it. It's like
That's
you
on
know
my
what
mama
people
and on it food.
Ermac is also C.
If I start using that now on that boot.
On that boom?
Oh God!
Ermac doesn't do anything. He starts withering into a fucking mummy
funny.
because Shao Kahn dies and he's losing his soul shit. And then it's presumed that Shang Tsung comes back by absorbing him. It's presumed that's how Shang Tsung comes back. You don't know?
I think he's B.
What the
After
fuck
the
is what? Dude!
After events of 9, he goes and becomes part of Shao Kahn's army.
Daniel got shell shocked. He's like, "What the fuck?" Damn.
He becomes
Alright,
the top
fair
dog of
enough.
Total Khans.
That's like his first decision that he makes on his own. Fair enough.
So I'm saying, like, he's
And then that's it. And then that's
Yes,
it.
that's it.
Alright, Aaron Black. He's just a fucking dude with a gun. I don't know.
Yeah, this man.
He kills some people, but he's just a fucking.
He's
I'd
also
say
C.
he's like C.
Yeah, he's worse than dude. He's cool in the
Ferrator?
He's cool in the comics, but if we're not
Oh, yeah, he
counting
is
the
cool.
comics, if we're not counting that, then C. He's
Yes, we
just-
are, aren't we? That's part of the new timeline.
Avery said he's not.
I wouldn't.
It is weird. Don't get me wrong. Some weird, inconsistent shit.
There's a
happens.
lot of weird shit that happens.
So whatever, I guess.
Ferrator. I think that's
D.
a D.
Where's D? He doesn't do anything. He's a jobber. That's it.
He has a cool story, like,
The
you know,
only-
he has to grow up.
The
and all
idea
that
is
shit.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, with him, the symbiotic little goblin thing.
Symbolite.
The Symbolite goblin thing. That's it, though. He's just a big dude. Like, I'll give him props. He's probably got, like, the biggest arms of everyone. I think he's got bigger...
He's got long ass monkey arms, dude.
Like his Goro's in MKX, his arms is like both of Goro's arms combined. Like, this fool's probably bigger than fucking...
How you do them up neutral up to
The
shit.
neutral up twos.
What?
Alright, that's about
Neutral.
it. Alright. Props.
She is dookie
That
head
bitch
ass.
just like B tier.
I'm gonna put her B tier because she's cool and all. She went through the
She doesn't do
cyberization.
She gets
cybernization.
cyberized Chronica style, so she's like weird. Not really a robot, but she is. But then she doesn't do anything. She helps create robots, but then she doesn't because it's really Sector doing that. So she's kind of just there. She's like, I don't know. It's like, why? I don't know why she has both of them, her and Sector. They're essentially the same person. They're very similar, especially since they made her a robot.
Yeah,
they're very similar
she
characters.
just took Sector's like objective.
Right. Like, the only reason is Sector's okay with it is because he's a robot. They're like, you have to be. He's like, okay. They program him to be okay with it. She doesn't do anything, man. Just gets fucking... What happens to her after the Link Way chapter? She even show back up? Her and Noob Saibot are gone after the game at that point, right? They don't ever show back up, right?
She shows up at the ship at the very end.
That's right. Does she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she just gets her ass whooped and that's it?
They shock the fuck out of her.
Oh yeah, Raiden just shocks her. Yeah, trash. Right. She doesn't do anything. She's
Fujin!
Alright.
That man.
Fujin
pretty cool.
is A tier. Fujin's dope.
Dope.
Yeah, he has
I
importance.
don't know why Cassie's up there. Cassie's
Does he, though?
gotta be a B.
Yeah, he's very important in the Aftermath story. But I don't know how important that part of the story is, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, he's there. He helping.
He be mad at helping. Yeah, I guess he's probably B. Because, well, he's important in that chapter. That chapter is a very short chapter, so I guess. Fujin's cool, though.
Garrus?
Garrus.
I think he's an A. He has a pretty cool story.
Yeah,
I think his story's pretty cool.
Being a creation of Chronica, he can't die in this and that. He's pretty cool.
And he still has, like, his own thoughts. Like, he still is, like...
Yeah, he's a servant of her, but he kind of thinks on his own a little bit, too.
B?
B.
Damn, he's only
also-
one game. He's already at B. Shit.
Well, yeah, because he's only...
pretty cool.
Because he has a cool story.
He's supposed to be C, but his cool story brought him up to B.
I think he's cool.
Because he is a jobber, but he's like...
Not
He's just an
even.
overpowered.
He's actually
can't back
not.
a lot.
He's actually not. He's
Yeah, he
just
actually...
an ass whooper.
Yeah, he fucking...
He only gets
He
defeated.
comes out Liu Kang.
Yeah, he actually is an ass whooper, girl. He's just in not that much of the story. He's just not that important.
Yeah.
You know? Goro.
Damn, Coral mad ass. He's like,
Goro's
damn.
probably C
Look like
tier
someone
too.
necked him, and they're like, take a picture. He's
Okay, in the new timeline.
They showed him his naked grandma, bro.
Oh.
like, damn!
Goro's like, damn!
Goro just gets his ass whooped in MK9 and then that's it. He's not in the game anymore.
That's why he's mad. He's like, they whooped my ass, and
Yeah.
they want to
That
take a
fool
picture.
X
of
is
my ass.
DLC, yeah. Man, this man's
almost
like...
D tier. I want to say he's D tier.
I think he's D.
He
Damn!
doesn't do anything.
All he knows he's the champion.
He was the champion. He
Bring
gets
bring the
defeated.
F shit back then.
What for?
The F rank.
Fairytore's not F.
Alright. Yeah, I could spot someone who's
Jackie?
F. Put
Jackie's-
Kentaro in F. What's he doing?
We're on Jackie. Chill out. Stop going ahead.
I gotta go ahead. I'm a man
Jackie,
to
we're
go
on
ahead.
Jackie Brigus. All right. That's
Jackie Brigus is.
That's a hard question
B
because
tier.
any little thing she has about her personality with the story and all that is like non-canon endings. So in terms of like her actual character, there's not a whole lot to it. She's just
She's
Cassie
just
Cage's
there.
homie.
Hey,
I think she's
no,
the same as
but
Aaron.
she did have that one
Yeah.
part. Oh wait, no, that could have been Jax
Right.
or her to
I
get the
put her.
crown.
I put her on the same as Aaron. She's not really that important of a character, but she's there.
Jade.
Jade,
She's like another B character.
I would.
Well, actually, no. She has a lot more importance than MK, like a lot of importance than MK11. She's like part of Kotal's side. As much
Oh,
as
that's
ugly
right.
that shit was, she is part of Kotal's side and do help the whole shit becoming. She A? I don't know, bro.
Hell no, B. Because while she's there, what the fuck does she do? She whoops
Yeah.
Kotal's ass. That's it.
Yeah, she do beat up Kotal.
She beats Kotal
Dude
up.
beats Kodo into like sense. Like that man is like, okay.
Yeah, basically.
And then fucking Shao Kahn goes and breaks his back. Dude, Kodo trashes of all time.
Let's not
New
get to
time.
Kotal yet. Okay, Jax. He's probably B. What importance he gets is mostly from MK9, I want to say. Ass Whooper Joe and MK2.
Yeah, his
Ass
shit
Whooper
got
Joe.
fucked up in MK11.
And MK11, oh yeah, so MKX I think is kind of cool. The idea that he's a revenant, he survived that, now he is haunted by visions about it, he doesn't really want to do work no more. But then he gets brought back into it, because he has to help stop Shinnok again. Cool. Why does he go through the same fucking arc in MK11? After he gets out of his depression, he goes in another fucking depression. What the fuck, man? And then Chronica or whatever is like, I'll take you in a timeline where your daughter's not a Special Forces. I thought he accepted that she was part of the Special Forces already. B. He would be an A, but MK11 fucked him up. B.
Johnny
Cage.
Lord.
He's
I feel
definitely he's better in here than he was in the old timeline. That's for sure. because he actually evolved.
Yeah,
instead of just
actually
being
good.
just the rock star dude, well, not rock star, fucking movie star guy the whole time. In MKX, he actually matures. And
Yeah, I want to put him on.
He essentially becomes a special forces agent. Basically.
Yeah. And he's mature. Man has a kid. Dude defeated Shinnok at one point.
Bullshit. No one should be able to just fight Shinnok alone, motherfucker.
Hey,
Damn.
he didn't fight him alone. He used his ancestral power.
That counts as alone. Get the fuck out of here. Anyways, yeah. So he was an important character in MKX. He's kind of important in MK11. I'd say A, B, or A.
I think A.
I think
Cabalin.
A. Trash.
I mean, he beats up Sony.
What little he gets is from like 2 or 3 chapters in MK9. His chapter in MK9, he's badass.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking fights Melina and Noob. Them motherfuckers don't play. He whoops Kano's ass. He whoops their ass. Who else does he whoop? He whoops someone else. Shiva, which I guess is not that great.
The craziest shit is that he had to whoop Melina and Noob.
That's what I'm saying.
In front of those people.
He whooped Melina and Noob in the middle of the shit, and he was, I'm outie. Like, the Cabal was kind of OP, to be honest. That fool was dope. But then that's it. He gets his ass whooped later and dies. And then when he comes back as a Revenant, he's shitty. And then when his little phase where he's in the Black Dragon is also shitty. So, B or C?
I think we'll put him in B.
Because he's kind of cool in MK9. Alright, Canis.
I think he should be A.
I think he's better in the...
He has a lot of...
He's better in the new timeline than he is in the old. But there's still, like, no character development for him. He just does more. He's a little bit more interesting. Like, with the whole helping Melina and her Outworld shit. Like, playing the fact that he was playing both sides. He was helping Kotal Khan initially. He was selling him nukes and shit.
He was the double agent.
Kinda. He was selling him nukes and shit. And then he's, at the same time, helping Melina. But then he doesn't really do anything after that until MK11. He gets brought back. And then him and his fucking twin are just being a menace. I don't know. They don't really do anything. They're just fucking being ugly. And they get wrecked. So,
B?
B.
Bruh. B for bruh.
B for bruh. Kenshi. Kenshi's cool.
B for Baraka.
Kenshi?
But he's only in MKX.
He's only in MKX.
And what he does do is like behind the scenes. He has a lot of Red Dragon shit. And it's a lot in the comics too, which we're not counting, I guess. But to be honest, this was almost C tier.
Yeah, I think he's C. Kenshi got destroyed.
He doesn't do anything. Katana. Bro, she's C tier too. Right? No, she's kind of cool in 11. Becoming the Khanum or whatever the fuck. That's it though. That's the only like cool shit she does. Her Revenant's kind of cool, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean she becomes the Empress of the Netherrealm.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So what's that? B. B for bruh. Everyone's in bruh. Dude doesn't do anything. He's right on the same boat as fucking Goro. Kentaro doesn't do anything. He gets ass whooped in MK9 and then doesn't even show up as a DLC character later. So
Collector.
This fool's like D tier as well, bro.
Yeah.
Dude doesn't do it. He shows up. Apparently his race was used as slaves from Shao Kahn or whatever.
Apparently.
And he's just a Shao Kahn lackey. That's it.
Shao Kahn cocksucker, bro.
Damn.
He doesn't do anything. He's not important to the story at all.
Kotokan.
D, bro.
He's not D.
Man's like a A. Maybe also S.
No.
Man
A.
got a lot.
He's A.
Who the S tier? Chronicle?
No one, bro. Like Sophie Scorpion. That's it. Look, he's an A. He's very important.
B just like, bro.
Kotal Khan is an A because he's very important to the story, but that fool is trash tier.
He is.
He's
trash.
fucking ugly as shit. At the end of
Wait, did you get the fucking picture of him in his fucking model viewer?
Yeah.
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 I didn't take it. It's because I couldn't find a picture of Bihan because all pictures of fucking Sub-Zero's Kuai Liang. It's the same thing as the Bihan we used for the old time line. It's fucking MK1 roster.
It's essentially the MK1.
That man, too old fashioned, bro.
Alright, Kotal Khan. He's important to the story, but he's an ugly ass. At the end of MKX, he was like, I'm gonna bring Shinnok your heads to give me more time. Like, that's gonna fucking work out of it. Then he gets his ass whooped by everyone in MK fucking 11, and then in Aftermath he gets wrecked. And I'm out of here. Trash. But he's very important to the story, so hey. Because he was the Khan of Outworld, but he's kind of ugly as fuck. Alright, Kronika. I don't like the character, to be honest. Kronika as a character is...
I think...
every time I think of her, it's like I can't stop thinking of that moment where he's getting zapped by Raiden.
I think she should be A.
No!
Her character whack-a-jack, but she's basically the same shit as Onaga.
Yeah.
She's just a character that came. She has hella backstory. Like, she's basically the inventor of everything.
Yeah. Okay. Hey.
She's a Titan. Okay, well,
she's
important
to the story, but she's not fucking cool.
Gay boy, huh?
Whoa! Chill.
The booty flipper, bro.
See, he doesn't do anything.
Alright. Kung Bao, bro.
Trash. Kung Lao is garbage in the new tier.
He's like a B.
I don't like Kung Lao
in the new tier. In the new timeline.
The new tier, yeah.
He's kind of garbage, dude. He's whiny, ugly ass.
Liu Kang apparently is S tier.
Get the fuck out of here. No, he's not.
No one said that.
No one said that.
Man's a A.
He's A because he's very important to the game, to the story. But bro, we're not done with fucking Liu Kang yet. Goddamn, man. He gets in this weird phase where he's just fucking angry at everything and Raiden for everything. Don't get me wrong, Raiden be fucking shit up, but like, goddamn, dude, chill out. That's all I gotta say about Liu Kang. Melina, she even okay. She's important in MKX, and that's basically it. And then in MKX, she's just kind of wacky doo-doo. She gets wrecked in the most disrespectful way possible.
And gets wrecked.
She gets riggedy wrecked in the most disrespectful way possible to her character.
Nightwolf, S tier.
Hold up!
Damn!
We didn't
even put her in the fucking spot yet.
Put her in the spot. Put her in the
what
spot.
What spot? C.
B tier.
No, B. I think B.
Nightwolf, S tier. Because
no.
that man sacrificed himself to kill Sundell.
Oh yeah, he did do that. I keep forgetting about MK9.
And that was Ultimate.
That was Ultimate.
He also helped in that one backstory for MK11, that DLC joint.
Aftermath.
Yeah.
All
this man do
what did he do?
I think he should be A. He was just OP.
Yeah, Naruto was dope. He was trying to convince Scorpion to not be rageful in MK9. He was like, "Don't do it, fool." Scorpion.
He said, "Don't do it."
Basically, he was like, "You are not the only one whose people have been violated." And,
you fucking ugly ass.
Ugly ass. And Scorpion's like, "Damn, you didn't know what to say after that." Alright, he's cool.
Who's getting? There's no S tier.
Nubis, Cybus. We haven't decided yet, so probably not. New Timeline kind of sucks balls. All right.
Yeah, he's actually pretty cool in MK9.
Scorpion.
Are you sure?
Scorpion.
Yeah. He's so cool.
He's like in one scene.
Man's
okay, well, he is cool in
like
MK9. Yes, he's C. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything. He has less story relevance than in the old timeline. Quanch is very important character.
Quanch is badass.
Yeah, he's the trickster McGickster in this timeline.
The tricker McGicker.
All right, Raiden.
He's a dookie head at his name, right? He was on par with Superman.
Raiden is always making mistakes, but like he's not like doing the most. Like the decisions he makes always ends up fucking as horrible as possible. But how should he know? Like it's his own damn fault. He be sending his ass the most cryptic fucking message of all time. He must win. What the fuck does that mean, bro? he was doing as well as anyone could have with that cryptic ass message, bro. I would have been in the same situation. He must win. Well, clearly you're talking about Liu Kang. You know, can't let Shao Kahn win. Go ahead, Liu Kang, do it. You know, they're like, how the fuck he supposed to know? He actually figures it out at the end. He figures it out. He actually solves the unsolvable riddle.
I know, if it was me, I'd be like, I must win. Like
I know,
who must win?
He actually solves the unsolvable riddle. And then I kind of like Raiden in MK11. He like starts getting consumed by
he ends up getting that 1000 IQ and ends up fucking somehow remembering the fucking past of all the shit he's lived through with Kronika's bullshit.
And then he sacrifices his power to Liu Kang because that's how it works.
Raiden might be the S tier. He might be the S tier.
I like Raiden in New Time.
I just didn't like that they didn't show a lot of the dark version.
Yeah,
but the shit they showed wasn't bad.
He got swept under the rug like immediately. Dark Raiden. Alright, Rain, trash, D, what the fuck, you do shit. He's very little important in MKX.
Reptile, another C character.
Reptile, yeah.
Cyrax.
C for, not Reptile, right. Scorpion, S tier. Scorpion is S tier as fuck in the New Timeline. He solved. He does the opposite. Vengeance. Yeah, it does the opposite of the old timeline where he
just gets more angry.
He just instead of just getting more and more angry, he eventually accepts it, and then he accepts it. He becomes fine with it. He restarts the Shirai Ryu. They get wrecked. He had to restart the shit like 3 times.
He was able to get through to his old self, but convince him to get better.
And then he convinces his old self after he dies, unfortunately. But not really. He convinces his old self to not be a rage monster. Hanzo Hosashi's pretty dope. S tier. Alright.
Secator. Same shit as Cyrax.
Yeah, see, he doesn't do anything. He's this evil robot man and
he's just a little bit more jobber.
Yeah, he doesn't do the
Shang Bogan Malogan.
S tier.
That man goes crazy.
That man. In MK9, he doesn't really do anything. Regular Shang Tsung shit. He gets fucking wrecked.
Yeah, he does the original Shang Tsung.
He's dope as fuck in 11 in Aftermath. He maneuvers his way into being the supreme destroyer of everything. I will say, however, I'm pretty sure Shao Kahn should have been able to just steal his fucking soul. Just, I am the Time Lord now. Because he's fucking Soul Master. And he's just...
And
he's
Shao Kahn would have been... No.
What
should have... Instead of that happening, Shang Tsung was overpowered. But Shang Tsung was not be able to withstand that many damn souls. Powerful souls. Like Raiden and Fujin. He should have like... And then he saw... Shao Kahn saw all the souls. He's like... he was like...
This Shao Kahn F tier.
Damn.
Yes. This Shao Kahn, the New Timeline Shao Kahn is...
It's not even Shao Kahn.
Bring back the F.
And MK9...
MK9 wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad, but every idea he had wasn't his idea. Someone else feeding bullshit to him. And he's just like, okay, let's try that. He's just a fucking head ass. Any victory he has, he's being a cheaty asshole. He kills fucking Kung Lao by just breaking his neck. Like, bro, like that was just cheaties.
Cheating asshole.
And then in MK11, he's the wackest.
Such a magnanimous offer.
He's the wackest of the dudiest. In MK11, he just gets defeated by fucking Katana. That's just not Shao Kahn, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be in a C tier.
No,
he's very important to the story. So
B tier. Put him at Katana's level.
Yeah, I think B.
He's very important.
Well, he was like very important in MK9, obviously.
Obviously, he's the main villain, but he's just whack. The actual character, who he is just whack.
Yeah, and I guess what it's been led up to just has completely reduced his character.
Yeah, that too. His character is just not an interesting character.
Yeah, because even in the old timeline, he still stayed like same level threat throughout all the games.
Yeah, he's always managed to avoid death and all this shit.
And he doesn't get weaker. He doesn't look like he's toppled over by someone. He stays the same level threat. This game, by MK11, he's just another character. Like
he's not even a big guy in 11. He's just a jobber, another dude to get right.
Yeah, fucking Johnny Cage and was it Cassie? Was it Johnny and Cassie? Who tried to stand up to him and Sindel? If it was original Shao Kahn, he would have fucking fucked him up, especially with Sindel by his side. Like,
they did.
I know, but I'm saying it would have been like easier than them actually having a chance, I guess.
Well, I mean, I think because he gets bonus points for Aftermath. He's badass in Aftermath. He actually kills Garrus, I think, which I guess makes sense. If anyone could kill him, he would kill him because he would steal his soul, though, or something. Yeah. He wouldn't kill him by smashing his head, because his head was. We've seen that doesn't fucking work.
Yeah,
his head just comes
he
back.
didn't kill him, but he
We're just gonna assume he stole his soul and actually killed Garrus. No, Raiden couldn't do that shit. So that's pretty cool. And he like whoops everyone's ass, including Kotal. He actually defeats fucking Liu Kang.
He actually does defeat
Liu Kang. He actually just whoops Liu Kang. He's like, not this time, sucker. But then he just gets wrecked at the end by Shang Tsung, and I don't think that should have happened. I think Shao Kahn should have been able to just fucking steal the power from Shang Tsung.
I think Shao Kahn should be an A.
Just because of Aftermath, yeah.
I think he got reduced to MK11. Aftermath brought it back up.
Yeah.
They're like, all right. Shao Kahn is still Shao Kahn. You know they fucked.
Shiva, she's a lot better than the old timeline. That's for damn sure.
She's like a B.
But like, then again, she's still not necessarily the most important character. So B.
Shinnok. Shinnok.
He's even worse in the old timeline because he doesn't have his Armageddon arc. He's cool. The only part he's cool in the old timeline is Armageddon, and that's not in this game.
Yeah, I mean, the thing he does, he succeeds somewhat, becomes corrupted Shinnok.
But then he just gets wrecked anyways by some dumbass Paul Armor shit. See.
Does he actually die?
See, I think he should be B.
In that X.
He actually doesn't die. He's just a headless head.
Yeah, I think he should be B. It's like same shit. Citron has more than Citron, if anything.
This is better than Citron. Alright. Sindel.
Crazy line.
I don't like her Aftermath self. It's cool how she whooped ass. I like that they made her. Just low and chill out. I like that they made her overpowered in MK9. I think they forgot the reason she was overpowered is because she had all of Shang Tsung's souls. Because in MK11 she was just overpowered anyways. So unless she still had his power, in which case there's two Shang Tsungs out there, you know what I mean? But I liked that about it, and I appreciated the different take on her in Aftermath, but I didn't like it. I didn't like that she was actually. Turns out she's actually evil.
Yeah.
I like the power couple thing with her and Shao Kahn was fucking cool. I thought that shit was pretty cool, but I do like the old timeline better.
I think she should be a B.
I agree. B.
Scarletto?
Trash. What the fuck does she do?
She had to remind Sean.
Yeah, she's like C.
Shaw kicked Khan.
Bro.
Well, actually, is she
I
even?
want to put her on D. She doesn't do anything.
Yeah, because MK9, she was literally DLC. Like, she didn't do anything. She wasn't there. She came back in MK11.
X wasn't there. In 11, she's just another jobber. She
basically just collector.
She's another collector. Smoke. MK9 is dope. He's pretty cool in MK9.
He is pretty sick.
He gets all sad boy hours and shit, you know? He's dope.
I think he should be B.
Yeah, because then even after he dies, when they bring him back, he's kind of does some noob Cybot shit, where like he's like, I am an Inra. He like gets his evil side of him. Everyone else is just an evil version of himself. He actually kind of develops a second personality, like noob. They don't fucking develop it at all, but it's there. So he's kind of cool. Sonya.
Sonya.
I like Sonya in the new timeline more than the old timeline, to be honest.
Really?
She actually does become the general.
In MK9, she's whatever. Same shit. MKX is kind of cool, because she becomes a general, and she starts having to worry about being a general. She wanted to kill Kano so fucking bad. She had him, finally. But she had to do what she needed to fucking do for the special forces, and not kill him, and get information out of him. To be honest, I'm not even sure how you get information out of Kano. You'd think that would be like some shit that's not possible, but whatever.
Like some Joker ass shit. I mean, he did become Joker.
Let's not talk about that one. Alright. And then she gets wrecked in the beginning of MK11. There's like rest in peace. I don't know, whatever.
I would put it at B tier, honestly. If we put it at A tier, we could put her at A tier.
Yeah, I think A. I think she's like on the same level as Johnny.
Yeah.
She just like progressed as a character, and that was it. Striker, my boy. This man might be a D.
He whoops major ass in MK9. He's the ass blaster. He fights Kentaro somehow. He's just he's a regular man with a gun. He whoops Kentaro's ass. That's pretty dope.
He fought 3 Shao Kahns. 3 of them. Count 1, 2, 3.
That ain't canon, fool. But that's it. That's literally it.
That's it.
That's it.
Then he dies
ever again. He dies, and he's a revenant, and he whoops more ass as a revenant. But that's it.
I want to say D because he still has less story than fucking Kenshi and Kung Jin. The new Reptile sector.
Actually, I think you could put him at...
No, I don't think so, because we get to see he was partners with Cabal and shit, you know? And then again, remember, he does whoop ass. He's a...
Yeah, but again, you do have to know he whoops ass because you play as him.
He fucking defeats Kentaro, bro.
I guess.
Only a couple people can fight it. Like, that's a
it's
pretty good...
because he got guns.
So? I give a fuck. He still whoop Kentaro's
Why didn't
ass.
Sonya get guns? And she couldn't fight.
Sonya couldn't fight Kentaro. I don't care what you tell me. Sonya could not beat Kentaro.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
The man went toe to toe with Kentaro.
If she had a gun, maybe.
I just feel like Striker basically has much relevance as fucking Collector.
I disagree because Collector doesn't beat anyone. He doesn't even beat anyone.
Yeah, for Collector only beats himself, bro.
Striker at least does something to help defend Earth.
I guess.
Sub-Zero?
Kuai Lang, S tier, bro.
Yes, ugly ass.
S tier. Kuai Lang's S tier.
That man, he trained the fucking 4 youngins.
Kuai Lang's dope. He
tested them.
Yeah, he tests them.
He did.
So essentially the same shit. Okay, so he becomes a fucking robot. He gets put back into a human by soul magic, and then more soul magic.
Yeah, Quan Chi was like, that robot shit garbage. Just give me back your human body.
Trash, bro. Give me a regular human body. So he becomes a human again. He goes through all this bullshit, but that only makes him stronger. That only makes him more powerful. He becomes Mega Chad 9000.
Dang.
Like Jax gets all depressed and mode, but he's all nah.
Yes.
I'm gonna grow. So he was like, no, I'm gonna grow a beard and I'm gonna
grow a beard and reform the Lin Kuei.
Reform the Lin Kuei.
Hey, both of them did grow a beard.
Yeah, but Sub-Zero's beard was better. Yeah.
What are you talking about? He kind of faded on the side.
What are you talking about?
Jax.
No, the older one be looking like
The older
lumberjack.
Yeah, the older Jax be good with that.
He only had a mustache though in MK9, Jax.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, Kuai Lang's dope.
Takeda.
He's badass.
Takeda's
cool.
He's pretty cool.
He's
He
probably the coolest.
He was pretty
I think-
sick in the comics.
Yeah, I
but
think
we're not
his story is
completely-
probably the coolest out
He's
of
the
all.
coolest out of the combat kids.
But he don't do much.
But he doesn't do a whole lot. So B.
He's a B. He don't got as much relevance as Cassie.
I would put him
but
at
he
A.
better than Jackie and Kung Jin.
I would put him at A because
He doesn't even do anything for the story.
He doesn't do anything.
his story included Taven and all them, and it was pretty sick. Like he had to go back and kill
with the
fucking-
red dragon. We don't know if that shit's canon though.
But it was in his ending. It wasn't in comics. It was. I mean, it wasn't just.
We
in
don't know
comics.
Yeah,
whose
what
endings
is an
are
ending?
We don't know whose endings are canon though.
That should be canon because it's not nothing
It
with
should
Shao
be.
Kahn or anybody
It
else.
should be,
We
but we
still
don't
don't
know if
know.
it is. Okay, Tanya. Same as Rain. Nothing. She's just there, and then
Just helps and then gets beat.
She just helps Melina and gets
And
her ass
Tremor basically is the same
beat.
thing.
Same thing.
We should put Takeda on 8. That man does whoop ass.
He does whoop ass. So does everyone. All the combat kids whoop ass. The only person they don't whoop ass is Sub-Zero.
Wasn't he going toe to toe with like a couple of people on the Sky Temple? Who was it? Him and someone else.
Him and
Was it Kung Jin or Jackie? Him and Jackie were like whooping.
I think it was
some of
him
the-
and him and
They
Jackie.
were fighting like some. They're fighting like Sindel,
Him and
Revenants
Jackie
and
were
shit.
fighting Sindel.
They were going at
They were
it.
fighting Sindel, Katana, Smoke, and like someone else.
Those are some
There's
tough ass motherfuckers.
no fucking way.
And then like they were gonna die, but like Cassie managed to kill.
They just take off. Throw the references. Peace out.
Wait, where'd you put the last guys at?
Tremor and Tanya are D because they don't do
anything.
anything.
Tremor's they don't do anything.
If we counted the comics, Tremor.
But Tremor's sick as hell though.
Tremor's dope. He's cool. He's fucking overpowered as shit, but he's doesn't do anything.
See, it's not too bad. Everyone's pretty spaced out. Of course, we're gonna get a lot of people in B. That's the average.
Yeah, B is average. A is better, and S is really good character.
So if you're at A, you're pretty good.
So anyways,
there you go. New timeline. Bottom
Any
line.
of y'all motherfuckers think this should be different? Let us know in the comments, just like the old timeline.
New timeline is trash.
New timeline is trash.
New timeline is
I mean, I think
inconsistencies and weird shit with things.
yeah, we got a lot of Baraka motherfuckers. I can't believe Jax is a Baraka motherfucker. You can't stoop to that level, Jax. Come on.
They made Jax horrible.
What are you doing, Jax?
What are you doing?
Also, if you don't know, look at this. We got a Twitter now. 0 followers.
We got a Twitter? I didn't even know that.
I had to make one to make a tier thing.
Let's go.
So we got that shit.
Follow you guys on the Mortal Kombat
We got our name.
Twitter. We're not going to be posting anything.
I don't know if we're going to post none, but you might as well follow. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
hit that
when we do post things, you might get exclusive.
Nice.
Now,
alright, get out of here.
What? I thought Mortal guys do.
That's a different
video. Because that one's gonna be long as hell. Ain't doing that shit.
Alright, we put that like button.
Alright. Put that like button on the Z tier.
Bruh.
The bottom of existence.
Subscribe. Y'all don't want to miss the videos. Hit the bell. Don't miss the videos. Thanks for watching. If you even watch it, you here? Let us know. You know what I'm saying?
Hello. Hello.
Also, check it out. New outro, motherfucker.
New outro. Check out the new outro.
See you.
You don't believe. You don't believe. You don't believe. You don't believe.
Only chillin'.
Like and subscribing. Like and subscribing. You better start believing both.
Big God.
Like.
Nanotechnology.
Well, you better start believing in both.
Big